Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome out to the Action Building. I'm Brandon Benefield alongside John the Body Johnston and GB Gerard Bonner. Tonight, it's a historic night where we have 8 promotions under one building.
Yeah, we're going to have 10 big matches, 8 championships. It's a night history in the making.
Listen, they said tonight would never happen. Forbidden doors are being kicked in, and quite frankly, hell is freezing over.
Without any further ado, let's get things started and send it to the ring to the beautiful Diana Michelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, this first match is for the Sideshow Championship.
There it is.
Easy for her to say.
Well, let's get things underway here to kick off. Hell freezes over. The Prince of Petty, Ashton Starr, making his way out of the ring.
So as you can see, Ashton Starr is carrying around one half of the SHW Tag Team Championships. The problem is he's not actually one half of the Tag Team Champions.
That's right. If you've been following along, last couple weeks ago at SHW 31, actually, Ashton and Zicky Dice, his tag team partners, stole those belts. But tonight it's not about that belt.
It's not.
It's about the Sideshow Championship, where Ashton Starr is going to be taking on the one and only Rey Furyy.
Dare I say, there might be an attempt to perhaps collect more belts here tonight for this member of Overkill.
I would not put it past him.
Well, I hear you guys talking that he's not actually the champion, but possession is 9/10 of the ball, guys.
That it is. The problem is we still don't know why he's still possessing this, but the truth of it is, that'll be fixed in a couple of weeks.
That's right. And making his return here to the Action Building. It's been a couple of years since we saw him under the roof here at the home of SHW. Rey Furyy making his way back.
I'll tell you, there's something special when Rey Furyy shows up, and he is absolute. Wow. I tell you what, the Sideshow Championship clearly is bringing out some of the best in the country to kick this amazing show off here at Hell Freezes Over. Rey Furyy is ready tonight to make history.
Of course, my understanding is there was a countrywide tournament that took place, and these two men were the finalists here for the Sideshow Championship here tonight.
Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the thing is like the competition was hot and heavy. It was all over the place. These two men went through many different competitors, as you said, and tonight, and we see right here.
Look at this. Ashton Starr just taking the belt and walking.
Well, he has a habit of doing that. Taking belts and walking that he didn't necessarily win. But tonight he's going to have to earn it. Can he do it in the ring?
Well, I'm going to tell you, if anybody can do it, it's this young man right here. 7-year veteran, trained at WWA 400 AR Fox. Has had a lot of ups and downs, has also been in a lot of competition. So I'm going to tell you, I've had the privilege of calling many Ashton Starr matches. I'm looking forward to this one.
Absolutely. Ashton Starr over time has not always been our favorite wrestler. At one point we really loved him, and we have a love-hate relationship, but none of that matters right now because what matters is the Sideshow Championship. And I'll tell you what, like it or love it, or quite frankly if you hate it, one thing is true, Ashton Starr is getting the job done in these last couple of years here in the world of pro wrestling.
Referee David Weekley has called for the bell. And the leader of the Yeet Nation is getting this crowd hyped up, firmly behind Rey Furyy here tonight.
Yeah, it's been a couple of years since I've seen Rey Furyy in action in person, but, you know, been keeping up with his career, and this young man, he's setting the wrestling world on fire, guys.
Absolutely he is. This is going to be an incredible match. What a great way to start off. Hell Freezes Over, an absolutely historic night in the annals of Georgia Pro Wrestling.
For the fans watching for the first time, you're exactly right, GB. Reminding him that this is the first time a show like this has happened. We have 8 promotions under one roof. This is incredible.
This really is incredible. I mean, if you think about the world of pro wrestling, these kinds of things don't happen regularly. And so we have to really enjoy this moment. We don't know when it's going to happen again, but everybody's talking about forbidden doors and all this type of thing. It's being broken down right here and right now.
I'm going to tell you, and we were talking about this earlier, Jared. It's like I felt the energy of this crowd before we went on the air. Like you could just feel that something special was happening in the air, and right now, Rey Furyy showing that speed.
Great agility there from Rey Furyy, and a thrust kick right up under the chin of Ashton Starr. Laid him out right here on the concrete floor.
Absolutely, and Furyy already is in the lead basically in this particular match. Incredible things are about to happen, but one thing we know, you cannot count out Ashton Starr. It's way too early to count him out.
Both men now back in the ring. Nice trip there. Ashton hung up on that center rope. Furyy now with that nice basement drop kick right to the mush. Going for a lateral press here, hook of the leg. No, just a 1 count.
Count of 1 there. And I'll tell you again, one of the things, whenever we watch an Ashton Starr match, one of the things we consistently see is he's deceptively strong and he is incredibly agile, and he's one of those guys, he's tenacious. He can handle a lot of punishment and he can keep moving.
And regardless of how you feel about Ashton Starr, he is a remarkable young man. In fact, I urge you to check out YouTube Starfire, the documentary.
Good gracious, speaking of Ashton Starr.
That was huge. Absolutely huge.
Nice hurricane runner off the top rope, going for a pin, but no, just a 2 count there. Furyy able to, he went high risk, and they call it high risk for a reason, and that's why right there.
Absolutely. You were talking about the documentary, John.
Yeah, the documentary, you know, you hear the story of Ashton Starr. I'm going to tell you, take 30 minutes out of your day to watch this and get a new respect for the man that Ashton Starr is.
It is absolutely an amazing documentary. It chronicles, of course, his wrestling career, his life, and he's been through a lot. And it's brought him here to this particular point here where now he's competing for the prestigious Sideshow Championship.
Could he win that gold to match those gold boots he's wearing to the ring here tonight?
Well, I'll tell you what, he's certainly looking to add to his resume. A former SHW champion. He's somebody who, quite frankly, wants to add more gold to his resume, and it could happen here tonight.
That gold boot right up under the throat of Furyy now in the corner. Referee David Weekley reprimanding Ashton Starr now.
You know, one of the beautiful things about a night like tonight is we see these wrestlers sometimes siloed to one particular promotion, but someone like Ashton Starr has found his way all across Georgia, and my God, and this country, and it is good. He's 1/5 of a budding group that I'm sure we'll be talking more about tonight, known as Overkill. And listen, he's literally trying to kill us over.
Up and over goes Rey Furyy. Into the ropes, and that discus clothesline there from Ashton Starr.
Incredible.
Shades of the late, great Brody Lee right there.
Absolutely, and now he's headed to the top rope. And again, most people don't realize how proficient Starr is at the top rope.
Looking high risk. What's he got in mind? Oh! That huge elbow drop. Hook of the leg, will it be enough?
Count of 2.
Only a 2 count, guys. And you know, the thing is, we've been talking a lot about Ashton Starr, but let's don't take anything away from Rey Furyy. 6-year pro, was trained by a guy that we're going to see later on here tonight, Jon Davis. And, you know, and he's from New York, so you know he's got to be tough.
Well, listen, they don't make New Yorkers anything other than tough. Ask me how I know. This guy's doing incredible things, and again, Furyy is doing great things, and we're seeing the crowd is behind him, and he's another one, incredibly resilient, 6-year pro, as you mentioned, ready to become Sideshow champion.
You saw Ashton with that huge elbow off the top rope. You know, Fury's known for that froggy elbow off the top rope.
Absolutely.
He might have been trying to get inside his head there a little bit, now just slapping him. Right across the face, into the ropes he goes, ducks a clothesline. Oh, what a kick right to the forehead of Ashton Starr. He might be out. Can Furyy take advantage?
Yeah, I think that one maybe caught him right between the eyes there. I mean, I saw those eyes glaze over as Ashton Starr fell like a tree.
Absolutely, and the question now is, can Furyy take advantage of this moment?
Furyy now slow to get to his feet after taking some abuse early on. Crowd's firmly behind him now. Furyy back up. Ashton making his way back to his feet. Now both men to a vertical base and a double chop right across the throat. But look at this. Ashton Starr right back up and he eats another one.
That's part of that never say die of Ashton Starr. He's going to keep coming at you each and every time. Oh,
wow. What a backhand there from Rey Furyy. And now a sling blade into a cutter. What a maneuver there. Hook of the leg.
This could be it. Oh, whoa.
Innovative maneuver there from Rey Furyy.
That was the closest near fall of this match so far. It's very clear Furyy has the momentum and Starr is in trouble, but he's got to stay on him. Don't wait for the approval of the crowd.
Furyy back up top. What athleticism from this guy. What's he got in mind here?
Could he be taking too long, though?
Got a lot of time on that top rope. You don't want to waste time up there.
You sure don't. Oh, he went for that froggy elbow.
Absolutely, but nobody home. You're right, took way too much time. Ashton saw it coming, able to get out of the way. And now that huge scissor kick, we've seen Ashton put people away with that move.
Is that enough? We've got a new champion.
And it is. How about that? New Sideshow champion, Ashton Starr. What a match. Unbelievable. Look at Ashton snatching that belt. Wow.
I'll tell you what, and you can see the Overkill signs being thrown up in the audience. The last thing that some of us wanted to see was Ashton Starr adding more gold to his resume, but he can't be denied. Ashton Starr, your new Sideshow champion.
Yeah, and if you think the Prince of Petty has been petty before, wait till now.
So, if I win,
well, look at this. We're backstage here in the Action Building. That's Skrilla the Great and the Rocker there, Terry Lawler. Doing a little bowling, it looks like.
That's no good. That's no good.
kids,
You gotta show me better than that.
let me show you what you got, right? Yep,
The
just like.
fingers in.
Yeah,
in
I got this kid. I got this kid.
Guess that's one way to do it.
Hold it. Hey, go down.
Golly.
Now it's all this.
You got that from Southern Fried, didn't you?
Cheap shots.
Yeah, man.
Cheap shots. Hey.
Wait a second, that's Duncan Mitchell. That's the PCW Dealer's Choice champ.
Bowling? Yeah, bowling, having a good time? No, I'm good, man. Look, I gotta get this thing shine, you know. I'm trying to get home. Look, y'all seem like you're calm, reasonable individuals, so I was gonna, okay, maybe not go out that door in particular. Okay.
Now we have been told he's defending under 24/7 rules here.
Yeah, we're doing this, bro.
Congratulations.
He looks outnumbered.
And apparently he's found himself in a bit of a pickle here. Let's see, that's the agonist. That's Luca Wren. I see Hunter James.
Big super kick there from Skrilla the Great.
Skrilla just took him down. That's Luca Wren here with the pin. There's the referee, Jacob Thrasher. Look at there, we got the new Dealer's Choice champion. All sorts of chaos here has ensued backstage at the Action Building. Heads up, oh!
God.
Hunter James comes flying in. We have another pin attempt. Wait a second, Hunter James.
This title is moving awfully fast.
And Hunter James is gone.
Oh my God! It's still real to be dead. You over here, Terry.
Wow. Well, we knew it was only a matter of time, GB. JJ. We wondered how long it was going to be before we heard from the general manager of Southern Honor. Of course, we are in his building, the Action Building, and now he's out here to address this crowd, and hell freezes over.
The reality of it is you're not going to come to Gary Lamb's house and not hear Gary Lamb. Now behold the Lamb. He's here, folks. I can't wait to hear what he's going to have to say tonight.
Oh, boy.
Now, have you ever experienced a Gary Lamb promo live and in living color, JJ?
Never. That's real. That's real right there, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, boy.
Stacey Adams. Can nobody touch the Stacey?
Wow, he's taking it all in.
There it is.
There's a lot of it to take in, too, guys.
Maybe you're new to this building. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Gary Lamb. Welcome to my house.
That's true.
But I gotta give credit where credit is due, and I think that they're worthy of honor tonight. We ought to give it up for Nick and Myron of the Blackcloud Wrestling Podcast. In a day and time where every Johnny come lately thinks they can put out a podcast or a YouTube show, no offense, Rod.
Oh boy.
These mofos have not been doing it for 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, not 4 years, but 5 damn years. And now they brought everybody together, the best of the best. The lovely Diane. Nigel. The one and only Jack the Gear Guy. Brandon. Gerard. Boss Hog is in the house.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
David Manders is in the house. His backstage hiding, Rick Michaels is in the house. A bunch of the promoters were too scared to get in the house. Tim Holman from Disruptor's in the house. And finally, after all this time, the creative genius of Georgia, Matt Hankins, finally gets to be in front of a crowd.
Oh boy.
What do we have here? Well,
Apparently.
well, you see the screen there. It's for the Undeniable. We know they have a tag team championship match here.
Uh-oh.
And there he is, Matt Hankins.
I'm not sure if we understand what could potentially be about to happen. What's about to happen here.
Brian Blaze, Shane Marx, Matt Hankins, the Undeniable, making their presence known here.
I'm telling you, I've heard Gary Lamb. I know Matt Hankins. I see him every week at Anarchy.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, the world, hell may have froze over, but I think the world is about to explode.
I'm just going to tell you, the last time Matt Hankins was in this building, it was problematic, sir.
Oh.
So I am frightened for what's going to happen when these two go head-to-head and face-to-face.
This is something else.
Very combustible situation here, folks.
I would like to comment on Matt Hankins' kicks, though. They are pretty dope.
Yeah. Matt Hankins is the fashion plate of Georgia wrestling.
I'd give him that.
I'm loving the music, by the way. I'm not going to lie. And obviously these guys are feeling it.
Clearly they are, but what has them out here right now to address Gary Lamb?
Is this a remix of Blame It on the Rain?
This is Blame It on the Rain, yeah.
God bless Matt Hankins. You know, number one, I never thought I would hear this and enjoy this, but I actually am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Looks like he's got something to say to Gary Lamb. The Undeniable here surrounding the ring.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
I just saw some money go in the jukebox, and we know what time it is, folks.
Absolutely. Whenever the jukebox happens, we know what's going to happen. It's about to turn into a party here in the Action Building when these guys show up.
The Viral Pro Tag Team Champions right here. Hanson and Huckaby, All-Star Special. And Gary gets out of the ring unscathed, it looks like, and we're going to have our Tag Team Championship match right now.
Well, I personally am very, very glad that Gary got out of the ring unscathed, but here's the reality of it. It looks like we could be getting ready for a big tag team title match here with the incredible tag team of All-Star Special.
Look at, you see Huckaby out here passing around the whiskey bottle.
Wow.
Oh. And Gary's chugging.
Chug-a-lug.
Good gracious.
Oh, this man will say anything, and then you give him the alcohol. I'm afraid what he's going to say next. Thank you, Gary. I'm glad to be here. I'm going to do my best. You got to love Gary Lamb, man. Like
There's only one.
You know, and I'm going to say this, and this is, you know, kind of the spirit of the evening. Gary Lamb was actually the shot in the arm that Georgia wrestling needed.
Yeah. I would agree. He has definitely changed the game. There's no doubt about it. And certainly one of the things that happened right here in this building is the formation of this tag team, your Viral Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions All-Star Special.
And what a celebration it is. Every time these guys come to the ring, if this is your first time seeing All-Star Special, you know that it's a party every time they come out for one of their matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. And it's for the Viral Pro Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Coming to the ring by the amazing Matt Hankins.
She's smitten.
Oh, Lord.
Brian Reigns. Ashton Marx.
Understandable.
I think it's pretty clear who the crowd's behind here in this one.
It is very clear, and I'm actually really excited to see this match happen for the VPW Tag Team Championships, because you could make the argument, and John, I'm sure you're pretty close to this one, that we're looking at the two teams who could legitimately vie for this whole Georgia Wrestling History Tag Team of the Year award for 2021.
Definitely, because, I mean, you have the former winners here in the undeniable Matt Hankins.
2020
also
winners, absolutely.
Hold on. Matt Hankins, of course, was the manager of the year in 2020.
Absolutely.
But when you take a look on the other side, Hold My Beer Hanson was the male performer of the year in 2020.
Yes, he was.
Will Huckaby was part of the match of the year.
Absolutely.
For 2020. So, I mean, they come together. You're absolutely right. And this could be one of those deciding vote kind of matches, even though it's only September.
Absolutely. It could not only be a deciding vote, but we're also having a championship that's up for grabs here, the VPW Tag Team Championships. I'm really excited because this is going to be a show stealer, no doubt about it.
A lot of award winners in the ring right now, and of course, as you heard Gary say earlier, it's like an all-star show here tonight. A lot of award winners in the building, in the back, and of course in this matchup right here. And of course, Daryl Hall, affectionately known as Grandpa Booker, a referee for this matchup. And I guess we're trying to figure out who's going to start the matchup here.
Now, you know, just to give you guys a little bit of back history here, and I'm sure you guys are aware of this, Matt Hankins actually at one time managed Will Huckaby.
Absolutely.
Throughout the state of Georgia, and more recently, as we get underway here with all four men, he has also been kind of a mentor to Hold My Beer Hanson.
Absolutely.
So a lot of, again, personal issues here, aside from the championships.
Double hip toss there. All-Star Special standing tall. And now look at this. Brian Blaze in trouble now as both members of All-Star throws him into the ropes. And a double shoulder tackle. Lateral press here.
Count of two.
Quick 2 count. And you're right, all 4 of these men, all 5 of these men, I should say, are very, very familiar with each other.
Yes.
Huckaby now on the attack. Taking out Blaze, going for a pin again. Just a 1 count that time, as now we have some semblance of a match here. Hanson gets tagged in.
It was just about 1 month ago that the All-Star Special did win those Viral Pro Tag Team Champions in Thompson, Georgia against the Revolt.
Absolutely.
So that, you know, the titles were vacant. They won the tournament. They come in and 1 month as champions, but that could be spoiled here tonight.
It certainly could. It's their 34th day as the VPW Tag Team Champions. But I'll tell you, what more credible threat to their tag team title reign right now is there than the undeniable, the 2020 Tag Team of the Year?
Not only that, when we take a look at the undeniable former Anarchy Tag Team Champions, in fact, they had a huge reign as the tag team champions. In fact, it's the top reign
Absolutely.
in the Anarchy tag team titles.
294 days as the Anarchy tag team champions. And listen, there is no team who perhaps has more continuity right now than the Undeniable. They can't be denied how great they are, and they are a stiff test right now for All-Star Special.
Hanson in a world of trouble right now, and enemy territory is, look at this. Marx just mocking him now and slaps him on the hand. Takes a kick to the rear and now stomp right to the chest of Hanson.
I'll tell you what, this group Undeniable has been a group really that has run roughshod really all across Georgia wrestling when you think about what they've done over these last few years. And this is the one set of tag team championships they have not held as of yet. So this is a big, big moment for them. They would love to walk out and add this to their resume.
And right there making a wish.
Hanson in a bad way right there with that tag team maneuver. That's right, the old wishbone. Ooh, that looked painful.
It was painful, I'm sure.
But when you talk about the Undeniable, what makes them so successful as a tag team is how successful they were as singular units as well. Shane
Absolutely.
Marx, 392 days as the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion,
Absolutely.
2013 Georgia Wrestling History Wrestler of the Year. You're talking about a lot of hardware there. Brian Blaze, part of the Big F and Deal, two-time Anarchy Tag Team Champion with Jeter, a man that we'll see later on here tonight.
That's right. These guys know what it's like to hold gold. And listen, they want nothing more than to hold more gold. And for all the talking that Matt Hankins is doing right now, we won't be able to stop them if they can add the VPW tag titles to their resume.
Speaking of Matt Hankins getting involved there on the outside, you saw Blaze there using Hanson's own bandana to choke him and then choking him across the middle rope. And then, of course, Hankins choking him across the middle rope from the outside. And now snapmare takeover there from Brian Blaze.
You know, there would have to be a degree of satisfaction that Hankins would have to lead his team to defeat two guys that he's had such a relationship with over time as All-Star Special.
You know, Matt Hankins, no slouch either, former Anarchy television champion himself.
That's right.
I mean, auspicious, circumstances, but nonetheless, he was the Anarchy television champion.
You don't say. You don't say.
Hanson again in a world of trouble there with that being choked out there. You see Blaze is trying to wear him down, and now Hanson able to get back up to a vertical base, and those shots to the midsection. Gets taken down hard by Brian Blaze and tags in his tag team partner. Shane Marx makes his way back into the ring here.
As you can see, there's a bit of confidence. Some places call it swag that Undeniable literally runs around with. There's this confidence that they have. They're not worried. They're not pressed. They're taking their time. They feel as though clearly the tag team championships are in their grasp.
You know, last year in 2020, during the pandemic, there was an empty arena match in the Landmark Arena in Cornelia, Georgia. That big neck breaker there by Shane Marx. Cuts the cover.
Penitent here, hooks the outside leg. No, just two.
Shane Marx won the Anarchy Championship in an empty arena match.
And that's hard to do.
Very hard because there was no energy to feed off of, but he created the energy.
Yeah.
And at the same time, he was one half of the Anarchy Tag Team Champion. So this man, he knows what it takes and he knows what he can do. He can shut all these people off in his mind and create what he needs to create.
And that's clearly what he's doing right now. Though right now it seems as though he might be impacted to some degree. We'll see if he's able to pull that off as he pulls him right in the corner. Again, smart tag team wrestling here from the Undeniable.
Absolutely Undeniable, cutting that ring in half. Smart tag team wrestling, as you said, GB. Hanson in enemy territory sends an elbow to Blaze on the outside and a straight right hand to Marx. Hanson doing his darndest to fight back here.
And he's got to do that.
What a vicious headbutt there. Rocked both men. Now dives into the corner, makes a tag in to Will Huckaby. Here he comes.
I'm really excited to see this one.
Huckaby with that back elbow. And now sends Marx across the ring into the ropes. Up and over he goes. Big time back body drop.
Absolutely, and momentum is on the side right now of All-Star Special.
There's a shot for Blaze. Going for a pin, gonna pull him to the middle of the ring here. Ooh. Just a 2 count though, trying to retain those VPW tag team titles.
If anybody knows the toughness of Will Huckaby, it would be you two for some of the wars that he had with Joe Black right here in this very building.
Absolutely.
Yep. Oh, massive spine buster there from Will Huckaby. Gonna be enough. No, Blaze in to break it up.
You know, you're mentioning that. We talk, of course, about the 2020 match of the year that he had, of course, right here in this building with Joe Black. Toughness is not something that is unfamiliar, of course, to Will Huckaby, but right now it seems like everybody's in the ring. A whole lot's going on.
Brian Blaze has Hold My Beer Hanson up against the ropes.
It's breaking loose now as all 4 men are in, but low bridge there, send Blaze to the outside. 2 legal men now, Huckaby and Marx. Huck out on the ring apron, shoulder into the midsection there of Marx. Up and over goes Huckaby. Look at this sunset flip there from Huck. Can he get him over? The incredible Huck pulling with everything he has.
Look at Grandpa there, kicking him off the ropes.
Oh, look out, crossbody from Hanson into the pin. Is it gonna be enough?
They got him.
And now about that. All Star Special retaining the tag titles here tonight.
Big successful title defense there for this amazing tag team. And as we were talking earlier, if we're talking about something that could decide the vote for Tag Team of the Year, this could be the thing that takes All Star Special over the top.
Yeah, you got to know the right people had to be watching, and I tell you, I get a vote in the Georgia wrestling history. You know, you guys eligible for voting as well? It's going to be hard to say. Who is my Tag Team of the Year?
It's going to be hard to say, but I'll tell you, this match definitely, I guess it certainly puts some momentum behind what All-Star Special has been able to do this year. Think about it.
No, wait a second, GB. Uh-oh. Brian Blaze went and got a chair and a microphone.
This is not good. Whoa. I hear mute.
It's the music of the approved.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no!
A double low blow there from Hankins.
This is frightening, actually, because we remember what the approved...
Well, the music has stopped. A distraction of sorts as it had the attention there of Huckaby and Hanson, and now undeniable just taking it to All-Star Special.
And we remember at SHW 31.
Ooh.
My gosh, it was the approved.
I told you.
Oh!
I told you. From day one.
Oh, man. Come on, guys.
A thorn in my side, and you have rendered asunder the relationship I have with a boy who I consider to be my flesh and blood. And so Huck, I so loathe you that I will sacrifice my only begotten son. You understand, Huck? There comes a time for atonement. And in the olden days, when a man wanted to atone for his sins, he would rent his sackcloth and he would cut his hair. And tonight, son, I will give you that atonement.
This is a scary moment right now.
Did you hear that?
You don't think.
He's got a bag here. Come on, somebody stop this.
You don't think he's gonna? No way.
He's got shears.
Oh, wait a minute.
No way. He's
No
cut
way.
his hair. He cut his hair.
He cut the ponytail right off. Oh no, whoa.
Oh, he's
not done.
clippers. He's got clippers.
What else does he have in that bag?
This is insane. What is he? He just carries this stuff around?
He's shaving the head.
You gotta be
Hold
kidding
My
me.
Beer Hanson. I don't believe what we're seeing.
I don't believe this. He is really shaving his head. Come on.
Talk about insult to injury after getting beaten down after the match. Now they're shaving the head of Hanson, and Huckaby can't do anything to stop it.
He can't do a single thing. This is we talked about hell freezing over. This is incredible right now.
I mean, this is like Delilah and Samson cutting the hair.
Unbelievable. Like, you're taking his strength, and this is an atonement for apparently breaking the relationship between Hanson and Hankins. This is crazy. He has shaved his hair.
I can't believe this.
I am in complete shock right now.
And that is, and this is for what Hankins called the sins of Huckaby, taking it out on Hanson.
This is worse than a plane ride from hell right now.
Oh,
I
no.
can't believe. He's
Oh,
gonna
no,
shave
no, no.
more?
Oh.
Come on.
And then using Hanson's own tag title belt and clocking him right in the head, the freshly shaved head.
He shaved his hair, and he is now taking his hair and he has put it in the bag as a trophy. So who really walked out of here as a winner?
This is sick.
And look, they are taking this hair as a trophy.
I'm going to tell you, I've seen Matt Hankins sink to some lows. This is a new one for me.
This isn't an... And I think they just tossed some of his hair into the crowd.
This is sick.
This is very sick, and I don't even want to make eye contact with him. I don't believe this.
The Undeniable making their presence felt in a big way here tonight, and hell freezes over.
What you get for putting in the ring with Killer Pitbull.
So they've literally shaved the head of Hold My Beer Hanson. I can't believe this.
And this is Hanson's shocked too. I mean,
and the crowd can't believe it. You hear the hush has come over the crowd here as the Undeniable posing on the stage here.
And the irony of the song, Blame It on the Rain. We're not going to blame it on the rain. We're going to blame it on Hankins right now. We're going to blame it on the Undeniable. This was absolutely uncalled for.
This is...
Well, we're backstage again. There's Hunter James. He's got that Dealer's Choice Championship. Looks like he's locked himself. Oh, I don't know if he knows what's behind him there.
Uh-oh.
Quick roll-up from Skrilla.
1, 2, 3.
Skrilla's the new Dealer's Champion. Skrilla the Great with the PCW Dealer's Choice Championship.
And
Duncan Mitchell's back. And there you go.
He's regained the championship.
He's taking the title and the did he call that bear Teddy Longbear? Well, guys, it's the match I've been looking forward to for weeks. A huge matchup here tonight between Joe Black and JD Drake. Man, I cannot wait. You can feel it in the air right now.
And this is one I think a lot of fans like you have been feeling this one and waiting for this one.
It's the dream match we didn't know we wanted, but we absolutely have to have. Let me tell you something. I affectionately call this man the promo king. You always bet on Black, the former SHW champion, and he's done a ton in this business, and he's about to face somebody who he's known for a very long time. For all the promotions that's represented, this isn't New Japan Pro Wrestling, but let me tell you, we're about to get some strong style up in this piece.
And what an intimidating look as he made his way to ringside here. It's celebrating with this crowd. This crowd loves them some Joe Black here in the Action Building.
There is only one, and this is home. For all the places that he performed, this is home for Joe Black, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a special night.
Yeah, recently Joe Black, my home, Anarchy Wrestling, got to see Joe Black, make a return to Anarchy Wrestling, and I'm going to tell you, everything that's ever been said about this young man, everything that you've ever seen on the screen from him, it's 10 times, a million times in person.
He's one of the greatest talents that I think the nation needs to know, the world needs to know. A 13-year pro, and I'm telling you, he's here to put in work tonight.
He's, of course, about to face a man that he called his mentor. Both of these men coming up together in North Carolina. Had many battles there. Of course, I'm talking about JD Drake, the blue-collar badass himself.
JD Drake, who has been all around the world. We've been seeing him nationally, of course, in AEW. We've seen him in Evolve. We've seen him in your home, Anarchy. He's been all over the place, and now here he is in the action building for a match that, quite frankly, I don't think any of us thought we'd see, but we're so glad to get the opportunity to witness this live and in living color.
Yeah, JD Drake, a former Anarchy Tag Team Champion, in here tonight, one-on-one. These two, like you said, they've had wars all over North Carolina. This is a match that I'm really looking forward to seeing in person.
Darrell Hall calls for the bell, and man, here we go. Joe Black, JD Drake. The last time I saw these two do battle was last year at Eddie Kingston's Grindhouse. Joe was telling me that Eddie himself handpicked these two men because of their huge Japanese background, their Japanese strong style. And look at this respect here.
Absolutely.
Both men shaking hands, center of the ring.
You know, sometimes that handshake of respect can really mean more damage is going to be done than if these two actually hated each other.
Absolutely. We always see it when we see brothers wrestle each other. They
Absolutely.
seem to go at it harder than they normally would.
Absolutely. And this is going to be something special.
And right now you can see both men just jockeying for position here. Kind of pushing off there, maybe not so much in frustration. Oh. And I think that's
well. But there you go. You see the look on Joe's face. I think he's in agreement.
And Drake just said, give me your best shot.
Oh, and man, holding him up here.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Oh. JD Drake now thinking about that one. Oh, man.
Joe Black may have taken his soul on that one.
I think I felt that one.
He's about to return the favor here.
Oh, my gosh. Let me tell you something. JD Drake has a musical namesake. They call him Drake. He's the certified lover boy, and the certified lover boy talks a whole lot about a fair trade. That's what we just saw.
Joe Black winding it up once again.
Oh, Lord.
These shots just reverberating throughout the action building here tonight.
Silence.
Wow.
Silence.
Oh! Got a full forearm involved in that one. Pushed Joe back into the ropes here.
Yeah, rocked him all the way back against the ropes.
Let me tell you something. If you look around here in the action building, there are lights everywhere. Cameras are flashing. People are enjoying what they're seeing.
Oh!
God.
Oh, man.
Woo! Good Lord.
And
both of these men, their chests turning into raw meat here. Now into the side headlock goes Joe Black. He's going to send JD Drake into the ropes. And a huge shoulder tackle there from Drake. Oh, nice trip from Joe Black. And a shoulder tackle of his own.
Not even rocked Joe there a little bit, bouncing off of JD Drake.
Going for a pin here, but not even a one count.
Let me tell you something. There are very few men who Joe Black gets in the ring with that actually matches his intensity. His intensity is matched blow for blow right now with JD Drake.
Nice side headlock takeover there as Joe has Drake grounded now, trying to wear the big man down. Oh, quick pin attempt here, no.
Count of two.
And again, just a 2 count there. Both men now trying to get back to their feet.
And we've got to give a big shout out, of course, to Tapped Out Wrestling Podcast. It is their 5th anniversary, and these are the kinds of matches that they're bringing to us. I hope hell freezes over again. This is crazy.
Snap suplex there from Joe Black, and the leg drop for good measure. Again, hooking the outside leg, going for the pin. JD Drake able to kick out, makes his way back up to his feet.
So, John, let me ask you this question. What do you think it's going to take for Joe Black to overcome JD Drake here tonight?
Backstabber right there. But I'm going to tell you what it's going to take. It's going to take that one mistake. That one mistake that leads to that slip-up, that leads to that 3 seconds on the mat.
Yeah.
That's all it's going to. I mean, the thing is, it's obvious he's not going to overpower them. They're not going to overpower each other. They're going to match each other there.
Right.
But what it's going to take is one of these guys making a mistake. That's it.
And the question will be, who will make the mistake first? It's hard to tell in a match where these two guys know each other so well. They have such great respect for each other. They know what the other's going to do. So it's going to be intriguing to see if any of them will make a mistake or if they'll come out with something new in the arsenal.
Both men have spilled to the outside. And now the chops continue here.
God!
Out here on the concrete floor, Joe Black.
Take my entire life!
And now we're outside the ring now.
Joe Black returning the favor. You see
It's
Daryl
like a baseball
Hall.
wind-up.
Daryl Hall, our referee, trying to get both men in the ring, and J.D. Drake just told him to shut up. As they continue this chop fest out here on the outside.
Yikes. My God.
You know, and if I was Daryl Hall, I'd probably listen.
I would listen. He stopped counting. You see that?
With those two men, absolutely I would listen. Uh-oh.
And they're coming over here with the crowd.
Oh,
God.
Right up here by the rampway, and the chops continue in the left hand there from J.D. Drake, and another chop right up against the guardrail, and now he's in the face of the fans here in the front row.
This match could literally go anywhere here in the action building. It's physical, it's intense. That's what we wanted to see.
What a shot there from Drake as Joe got rocked here on the outside. How much more can these guys' chests take? The right hand there from Drake, or from Joe, sent Drake right back into the ring. Now Joe up on the ring apron. Oh, what a lariat.
Massive clothesline there. And could it be now where Drake turns the tide in his favor?
And once again, it's that error that we were talking about. It's just that one little slip up. And it was that 1/2 second behind.
That's it.
J.D. Drake now winding up. Looking for a lariat again, but he gets caught. No. Oh!
Gosh. And there's the response.
What a takedown on the hardest part of the ring, that ring apron. J.D. Drake rolls back in. Joe now making his way back into the ring.
And so as you were talking about mistakes before, John, I think that was a tactical one we may have just seen from J.D. Drake.
Oh! Joe up to that second rope. He gets his legs swept out in the back of his neck. That whiplash off the top turnbuckle pad.
This is intense.
Oh! Wow. Running knee right across the forehead of Joe Black. Hook of the leg from Drake. Is it going to be enough?
Count of two.
Woo. So close there for J.D. Drake getting the pin. And right now is going to force Joe Black to carry all his weight, but also the other thing too, putting the torque on the neck that we just seen whiplash off that top turnbuckle.
Cutting off that air supply. Both men, their chests are beat to death. And it was already hard enough to breathe as it was, and now just cutting off that air supply even more.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you, yes, there's a lot of adrenaline that comes in a space like this, but at some point, your body's gonna give out.
Oh,
good Lord.
Look at that inverted atomic drop on Joe. And now look for a scoop and a slam center of the ring. Oh, and what a drop the head right across the sternum. Hooks the inside leg. Will it be enough?
Count of two.
Ooh, Joe Black just barely able to get that shoulder up. And now right back to the rear chin lock goes J.D. Drake.
And there is a reason why this man made it all the way to the finals of the 2021 PWX X16 tournament. There is a reason why he has got a match against Lance Archer here in just a few weeks. And you're seeing it here right now because he is one of the top in the world.
Absolutely. You're talking about J.D. Drake, and J.D. Drake ranked 137 on the current issue of PWI 500. This is an incredible moment. 500 top wrestlers. We're seeing literally one of the best right here in the ring.
What a treat for these fans here tonight. Oh, what a shot from Joe. Right, those big bear paws right across the side of the head and a stiff kick right to the gut. But these fans are getting a treat here tonight.
Listen.
Not only is it an all-star Georgia show. Oh, God. Huge side slam. Hook of the inside leg. Will it be enough? Not only is it an all-star Georgia show, but you're seeing a lot of guys that are all over the country, all over the world, in fact. Here tonight, some of the best in the action building here at Hell Freezes Over.
Absolutely. You know, some may never get to Tokyo or Osaka, but literally Japan comes to us here tonight with this incredible amount of strong style we're seeing in this match.
You know, one of the things you mentioned about JD Drake and his, 137 in the PWI 500.
Oh, God.
Another 500 list that was recently released, the top 500 African-American wrestlers.
Absolutely.
Joe Black, number 62 on that list.
And it's absolutely well-deserved. He's been doing so much across this country, and it is exciting to see two of the top wrestlers across this country in the ring right now. We knew it would be crazy, and it's completely living up to the billing.
You see that perspiration just spraying off of Joe Black's chest with that chop, and now Joe Black trying to fight back and sit in. And look at the athleticism from the big man. JD Drake with a drop kick, hooks the outside leg. Will it be enough? No. Not yet, says Joe Black.
The deceptive agility possessed by J.D. Drake is, again, one of those things that to the outside world, it would surprise folks. But Joe Black is very familiar with what J.D. Drake can do.
Right there you can see the referee in there looking for a submission. You know, we talk about the wrestlers, awards and their accolades, but, Daryl Hall, a former Georgia Wrestling History Referee of the Year, and also David Weekley, who was here earlier, and we'll see later tonight, is also the current official of the year in Georgia Wrestling history.
Absolutely. It's an all-star night here at Hell Freezes Over.
And when a sleeper hold, there's one thing we know Joe Black will not give up. He will pass out before he will tap out, that's for sure.
You got that right. And the question now is, does he still have enough left? And he looks like he's getting out of this to get almost back into it.
Since JD, look at that spin. Heel kick right up into the gut now. Has Drake bent over, and then a shot right to the side of the head. Look at this huge German suplex. Bridges into a pin attempt. Will it be enough?
Whoa.
Oh, man.
And for all of the agility we talked about with J.D. Drake, you cannot deny the incredible power of the one and only Joe Black. Some call him the killer weight. I'm just telling you, he can destroy anybody with his incredible power.
J.D. Drake, you saw the look on his face after that pin attempt. He was shocked.
Yeah.
He thought he lost that one.
And right now has J.D. Drake lined up right against there. Another huge chops. I mean, we've seen a lot of those this evening.
A lot of chops. It's a virtual chop fest.
My goodness. Two of the hardest chops in all of pro wrestling come from Joe Black and J.D. Drake. Now into the hammerlock. Oh, look at this. Flatliner. Flatliner to Drake. Hooks the inside leg. Oh!
Count of two.
And wisely, J.D. Drake rolling outside the ring here, causing that separation and going to give himself a chance to try to get that second win, so to speak.
Absolutely.
Trying to gather his thoughts, get his wits about him here.
And again, both of them kind of need this time to not just try to break momentum, but to catch their wind and decide strategically what needs to happen next in order to get a victory.
Guys, this is awesome. You hear the fans saying it, and I agree. I mean, we're seeing a classic right in front of our eyes right here tonight.
It's a classic. It's a clinic. It's Hell Freezes Over. This match is incredible.
Oh!
Huge right hand.
Yeah, takes him down now. Still on the outside on the floor. And look at this.
Look at that.
What a dive there from Joe Black. Both men spilled to the concrete floor here.
And it's incredible. Most will go to the ropes before trying that particular maneuver. But again, he had enough momentum to just do it from right where he was.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Drake sent him into the ropes, and he came right back and ate that lariat from J.D. Drake. Wow, what a move. And now Drake looking for a Vader bomb. How about that? Hooks the leg. Wow, how about that?
So close.
Joe still manages to kick out somehow. So much fight left in Joe Black here. And now he's going all the way up top.
My God, what is he doing?
And he nailed that moonsault from the top rope. Will it be enough?
No!
Joe Black somehow, some way, foaming at the mouth right now, able to kick out.
What are we seeing right now? We knew this was going to be nuts, and it is living up. Matter of fact, it's exceeding the billing here. J.D. Drake is trying one more time.
No way.
My God.
Not a second one, no way. Oh!
No!
Joe able to escape. Oh!
Massive clothesline there.
Hooks the outside leg. Will it be enough? No, J.D. Drake able to kick out.
And look at the look in Joe Black's eyes. There it is.
From Haiti with love. That rolling spear. Will it be enough here? And it is. What a match.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I know what this evening was. I knew what it was going to be, but I never in my wildest dreams would imagine that we would witness history like we just witnessed right now.
That was unbelievable.
That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. Dave Meltzer, I hope you're watching, because you got a few stars you need to issue out for this one right here.
Whew. Yeah, these two right here, man, they kept us on our toes. This crowd here showing their love and appreciation for Joe Black, but no doubt for both competitors in this matchup.
Absolutely, what an incredible match. And as the fans often say, hashtag fight forever.
You talked about it earlier, GB, when they shook hands to start this matchup. Sometimes it meant that they were going to go even harder, and they absolutely did. What respect between these two men. As we said, JD Drake, a mentor of sorts for Joe in his early years as a professional wrestler. Couldn't have said it better. JD Drake showing the love there to Joe Black. What respect between these two men. I love it.
I'm just going to say it right now. I don't want to lose him here in Georgia, but this man deserves to be on a national or international stage. Somebody sign Joe Black.
I agree.
What a match.
Whoa.
Amazing work.
Well, GB and Brandon, they've stepped away for a moment, and I am now joined by Nigel Sherritt. Nigel, what's up, man? Long time no see.
What a pleasure to be here with you, John the Body Johnston. What a great night of hard-hitting action here in the Action Building for Hell Freezes Over. Boy, we have got a great matchup coming up next.
Yeah, this is going to be something. Brock the Croc Johnston, the current Anarchy Television Champion, 1/3 of the program in Anarchy Wrestling, has come to the Action Building representing Anarchy on this huge night.
Yeah, let's not forget who he has in his corner. Of course, Jay Too Strong. Croc holding that championship above his head. And of course, I've seen on the internet, you know, I've been all over the place. I hadn't been here in Georgia, so it's good to be back for a little while. And he has taken down men the size of Jeter. Almost 7 foot tall, 500-pound competitor. You talk about Southern strong style. We just saw some of that, and you better believe, John the Body, that we're going to see a lot more up ahead in this championship matchup.
Yeah, Brock the Croc Johnston, of course, won that Anarchy Television Championship earlier this year, defeating Tyler Culprit.
Just think of the names that have held that Anarchy Television Championship, John.
Some of those guys are here tonight.
Match starts. I want each and every single one of you to stand up and rise for the true champion of Anarchy, Brock the Croc Johnston.
I don't think they're going for it.
Now that got over like a fart in church.
I said, say thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you.
Don't think that's in their vocabulary tonight.
Oh, and thank you, Dinah Michelle, for taking the microphone away from Jay Too Strong. Thank you.
And his opponent.
Oh man, this audience in anticipation for the challenger. He usually has somebody in his corner in tow, John. We're going to see how things even out tonight. We're going to see if that television championship can remain in the hands of Croc the Proc at this great event. Hell freezes over a celebration of Tapped Out Podcast.
5 years of Tapped Out Podcast, and right now we are awaiting the Japanese Assassin.
The Japanese Assassin, of course, a veteran on the Southeast wrestling scene. Tetchi Makuji, what a intimidating presence as he makes his way to the ring here in the Action Building, home of Southern Honor Wrestling. But tonight, John, again, as you mentioned, a celebration, if you will. I believe 8 promotions coming together, isn't that right?
8 promotions, 10 big matches, 8 championships on the line that we have seen here tonight. I'm going to tell you, we've been talking about this all night. It's a night that we never thought could happen in the state of Georgia, and it finally has. And one of these matches it's bringing us is the Anarchy Television Championship being defended against a guy who primarily competes at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling.
That's right, and it's a golden opportunity, no pun intended. Well, maybe a silver one, if you will. But as we were talking about the history of that television championship, and we'll get back to that in just a second, but I can't help but notice the absence of Dr. Brock in the corner of Tetchi Makuji.
Yeah, that is very, very rare for that to happen. But also, you got to think, is that safe for Proc Johnston? Because usually you have Brock there that can control this monster of a man. But now that Dr. Brock's not here, the governor's off.
Well, you bring up a very solid point, John, and that is why you're one of the best color commentators in the whole entire world. You can do it all. And, of course, we're seeing competitors from around the Southeast that speak volumes for themselves in the ring as well. What a matchup this is going to be. Hard-hitting. We just saw one hard-hitting matchup, and that is going to continue here with the Anarchy Television Championship on the line. Proc doesn't seem to be at all intimidated, but you know in the back of his mind, staring across the ring, he has to be. The Japanese Assassin Tetchi Makuji locking up with the champion Proc the Croc.
Yeah, and Proc the Croc, I mean, just coming off of a huge battle with Jeter, so that may be why he's confident as he was, because he had that battle with Jeter. But Tetchi Makuji is coming off of just 2 weeks ago, was in a war game style matchup, the Monroe Massacre, 2 rings, 1 cage, and was on a winning team, but a lot of brutality. And you got to think, how's that going to affect his performance here tonight?
Both of these men have a lot of miles on their body and have stepped up to the challenges that have faced them. Of course, as you mentioned, the big matchup that Tetchi Makuji was involved in, and of course taking on Jeter. If you're a wrestling fan here in the Southeast, you are no stranger to the size and power of that man. As these 2 men lock up, Proc the Croc has a side headlock. Tetchi Makuji trying to control the pace though, and trying to move Proc as he can.
And Proc Johnston, you know, aside from being an accomplished professional wrestler, was also one of the top offensive linemen in high school sports here in the state of Georgia. Ended up going to Shorter College and was a top offensive lineman there as well. So the football background, this guy was like number 5 in the whole state in recruiting.
Hey, they don't just give that title to anybody now. As once again, this matchup starting slowly, somewhat of a methodical pace. Oh, the 2 big men crash in the middle of the ring, but Tetchi Makuji barely moves. Tetchi a little bit smaller than Jeter, and like you said, I think Proc might have a little bit of confidence, especially with Jay Too Strong in the corner, defending that championship here at Tapped Out. Hell freezes over.
And the one thing he does not want to do is get too overconfident, because we know the Japanese Assassin, we know the brutal martial arts style, but he is also a master of the mist, as many of the top Japanese stars have developed over the years. So Proc has to watch out for that as well.
And Proc takes a few inches of steps back thanks to that shoulder block, shoulder tackle from Tetchi Makuji. Speaking of assassins, that reminds me of the late, great Jody Hamilton, who was here in the state of Georgia. Another big man who could move with the best of them outside of his weight class. And take a look at Tetchi Makuji. All that size sends Proc the Croc crashing down to the canvas, and we might see a new television champion here tonight for Anarchy Wrestling.
And I think that may have knocked Proc off of his game there. I mean, he looked me dead in the eye, and I could see maybe not so much fear, but maybe a little bit of doubt in his game plan.
That certainly knocked him off of his feet now as Makuji off the ropes. And here's where Jay Too Strong comes into play, John.
Yeah, we've seen this many, many times before between for Jay Too Strong. Of course, one half of Southern Strong Style with Proc Johnston. And we're looking at Proc sizing up Makuji here.
He's doing just what he was supposed to do coming out here, sorry. A little bit rusty behind the commentary, but nonetheless, enough to stop that momentum that Tetchi Makuji had going on. Ooh, and the brutal chop from the Anarchy television champion. That seems to feed the desire of Tetchi Makuji to take the championship back home with him tonight.
And right now, seemingly no effect. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what's, uh-oh. Right to the eyes. He unzipped the gear there of Proc Johnston and then went to a rake to the eyes. Uh-oh. But here's why we did it. We got some more chops coming up.
If you came here to see a Lou Thez matchup, at least in this one, you're not going to see it. But what you are going to see is absolute brutality. Take a look at that temporary tattoo that'll be there for the next week on the chest of Proc the Croc. Beautiful headbutt from Tetchi Makuji. Or shall I say nasty.
And right now, working over Proc Johnston there in the corner. And we don't see Jay Too Strong trying to be too eager to get involved.
Jay Too Strong is saying no, 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 and trying to get the fans here in Canton, Georgia to agree with him. Ooh, but double chop across the chest from the challenger, Tetchi Makuji, from 18 feet across the ring and runs right into that turnbuckle. And Proc the Croc with the same spear that took the giant Jeter down knocks Tetchi Makuji, who lands, though, John, in a good spot because you can't get pinned underneath those ring ropes.
Yeah, Tetchi Makuji definitely landed in a great spot here. But, you know, we got to take a look at the schedule that Tetchi has had over the past few months. I mean, he's been in there one-on-one with Jeters. He's been in there with Michael Judas's, just like Proc Johnston's been in there with Jeters. So, you know, you got to think your body starts to wear down after a period of time.
It certainly does, but John, this is a big match. This is a huge opportunity, and this is a momentous evening here in Canton, Georgia for Tapped Out. But take a look in the corner. Given any opportunity, Jay Too Strong, is going to insert himself in this matchup, and that might be the difference maker. I'm not saying that it will be, but it very well could. David Weekley, our official, has his hands full. Take a look at the strength of Proc the Croc, but unable to make the pinfall, clutching his back.
And here's a big bonus for Tetchi. He's never competed in Anarchy Wrestling. He could walk out the Anarchy television champion and have new opportunities.
He certainly could. Cover close to the ropes, and Tetchi Makuji, the ring awareness, grabs that bottom rope, stops the count. And this matchup will continue for the Anarchy Television Championship. John, what a night it's already been. What a heck of a match we just saw previous to this. And we have a lot more to come here on the program. It's an honor to be here joining you along with some of the greatest talent in the Southeast.
Yeah, you know, I looked around today and I just could not believe the amount of talent that was here for Hell Freezes Over. And right now you can see Proc sizing up Tetchi. And like you said, there's still a lot more to come.
It's a who's who of the top, the best here in the Southeast Georgia. Big celebration. Proc the Croc winds up Tetchi Makuji. Wow, with a knockout blow. Proc the Croc having a hard time getting back up to his feet. It looks like that double thrust.
Yeah, those double thrusts right there, hitting those nerves, and then that big forearm caught him right across the jaw.
Falling down like a big redwood, and Jay Too Strong eats the double thrust, 2 in a row now, and Tetchi Makuji, whoa! Did he just do that, John? Are you kidding me?
That's a near 400-pound spinning heel kick. You don't see a big guy do that very often.
You gotta be kidding me. And that's what I'm talking about when I said it reminds me of the assassin Jody Hamilton. There's not many men that move like that. Let's just put it out there. You're 400 pounds, you're over 6 foot tall, and you're doing a spinning heel kick? Get out of here. This man wants that the Anarchy Wrestling Television Championship. Jay Too Strong over here next to the commentary booth, and he looks like he doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah, I don't think, and wait a minute now, Tetchi sizing up Proc.
Tetchi Makuji taking his time, allowing himself to recover, and Jay Too Strong once again.
Oh, he's got that nerve hold on. He's got the nerve, oh, and he's got it on to both of them. Jay Too Strong probably regrets coming in. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, come on. And this is how this matchup is going to end. David Weekley throwing the matchup out after the double kick, the double low blow.
Yeah, I mean,
we're going to wait the official decision by David Weekley and Diana here.
Your winner by disqualification, Tetchi Makuji.
Tetchi Makuji robbed of this matchup. The fans robbed of possibly seeing a new television champion. It's not what we were hoping for here tonight, John. I can assure you that.
Oh, wait a minute. Tetchi, not too happy. Oh, he just caught Jay Too Strong with the mitts.
St. Patrick's Day just came a little bit early. Green, the favorite color of Proc the Croc. Well, Jay Too Strong has a nice view of it here tonight at Hell Freezes Over. Tetchi Makuji might not have that championship, but he certainly extracted some revenge.
Definitely, and like I said, Proc will walk out of here, the Anarchy Television Champion. Tetchi Makuji was very close, very, very close to taking that championship, but instead we'll have to possibly wait for another opportunity, if that opportunity will ever arise again, to compete for the Anarchy Championship.
Okay, but what do you mean I'm not the champ? I pinned Skrilla, didn't I?
Well, guys, let me jump back in here. We're backstage once again, and
You're serious?
Dude, I'm sorry.
Really?
You're not the
did
champ.
the ref just say that the
That's how it works.
Okay.
bear is the champ?
This gonna make you happy? Right here.
Wait, what?
1, 2, 3.
All right, that's enough. It's Hey Long Bear.
Okay, so now Duncan said, whoa, that's the agonist.
Oh,
And it's Terry Lawler.
Okay, so you and I actually never properly introduced yourself. I'm Duncan.
I'm Terry Lawler.
Yeah?
Oh! Duncan Mitchell down now, pin attempt.
2, 3.
Terry the Rocker Lawler is now the PCW Dealer's Choice champ. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Got him another cold one on the way out.
Well, congratulations, Terry.
King.
Well, how about that? What's going to happen next with this belt being defended under 24/7 rules here? Uh-oh.
No. Told you owe me a beer.
Oh, Skrilla's back. And Skrilla just clocked Terry Lawler. Oh, Hunter James from behind with that trophy.
He's champ.
What?
1, 2, 3. New champ.
And now Hunter James, again, winning the Dealer's Choice Championship.
Terry.
What in the world's going to happen next?
Oh, my good. Are you kidding me?
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is for 2 Disruptor Championship. Winner take all.
You heard Diana, winner take all. 2 championships, by the way, John, that have been defended successfully for 2 years apiece,
Yes.
a little bit more.
Yeah, and right there, the Disruptor Heavyweight Champion. Oh, wait a minute. AC Mack has got the microphone.
Are you surprised?
Not at all.
No! Hush! How dare you, Disruptor? How dare you? I retired this championship 2 years ago. Why do I have to defend it tonight? Huh? Hush, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to Disruptor. I'm talking to the office. I'm talking to the team that put this show together. Why am I here? Read the room, guys. Read the room. Shut up. Shut up. Sit down and hush your mouth. AC Mack is not in the mood tonight.
Is he ever in the mood?
Hush! Hush!
It's always pretty agitated.
I'll give you that.
Listen, I want you to know this Disruptor Heavyweight Championship ain't going nowhere. I don't know what I'm gonna be defending it, but fine. Here goes, standing right here. I told y'all I wasn't in the mood. I'm gonna do this alone. Hush!
I don't think that's working out too well for him.
No.
Standing right here in the center of his ring. Born and raised in the SWAT of Atlanta, Georgia. Hush! Weighing in at a whopping 222 pounds. Hush! I give to you the Mack of all trades, the very last Disruptor champion there will ever be. AC Mack!
Well, if you had any questions about who the Disruptor champion was, all of those were just answered courtesy of the man who claims he retired the championship, but defending it here tonight.
Yeah, being forced into a defense here tonight to hear him tell it, as Disruptor is part of this huge event. Hell Freeze is over. And right now, we're going to get the second competitor and the other Disruptor champion, the Eastern Seaboard champion.
That's right, John. You know, hell really would have frozen over if AC Mack wouldn't have talked before his matchup.
Yeah, you're absolutely right on that one. Reyy Morales, the Disruptor Eastern Seaboard champion, defeated Bobby Flacco for that title 692 days ago. And right now,
let's do the math. How many years is that now?
That's almost 2 years.
Almost. So very close to that of AC Mack, and you can see Furyy getting the adulation of the fans here in the Action Building for Tapped Out Wrestling's Hell Freezes Over. Morales has been making several appearances all over, but we'll get to that in a little while. You want to talk about recognizable faces within this scene, within this Southeast wrestling scene, one of the very best who's been doing it for over 2 decades now.
Now you were saying this is a guy who's been doing it for over 20 years, all throughout the South. One of the most decorated.
Well, either one. But you know, he held all NWA Wild Side, which if you're a wrestling fan, you know exactly what that is. From the Junior Heavyweight Championship to the Heavyweight Championship, one of the most renowned, respected, and revered performers in the wrestling scene. Slim J, just as good as he was 20 years ago here tonight in Canton, Georgia. David Weekley, your official for this matchup.
Slim J never lost the Disruptor Eastern Seaboard Championship, had to relinquish it due to an injury that occurred at a PWX event. So definitely looking forward to getting back in here and getting his hands not only in the Eastern Seaboard Championship, but could become also the Disruptor Heavyweight Champion. And I mean, you're taking a look at three of the finest wrestlers that there is around now, and also generationally too. I mean, you got to remember, Furyy Morales and AC Mack, kind of this generation. Slim J, the veteran.
Yeah, absolutely. Slim J, you might say, was a huge inspiration for both men now. Furyy Morales sending AC Mack for a ride, and Slim J, well, he's grabbing the goods, so to speak, as he's been known to do. Slim J just moves so very quickly in that ring, and he and Morales standing tall now. Duck the clothesline attempt and send AC Mack for a ride almost back into the swats of Atlanta from whence he came.
And you take a look at all three of these men, Slim J and AC Mack, quite possibly the two that have the most in common. Slim J and AC Mack, former Anarchy television champions that we saw defended here earlier this evening. So, I mean, you know, you're taking a look at this is a dream match of these three being in there.
It really is, and it's a complete honor to call it alongside you, John, here. Slim J, taken over by Furyy Morales. Very quick, both of these men are, and that's become their trademark. Take a look at the lucha style. Slim J having no trouble adapting to that. Again, a well-versed, well-respected wrestler. Furyy Morales lands back up on his feet. Waistlock sends Slim J into the ropes, and Slim J goes down again. Leg sweep, goes for the cover. Good for one, and Slim J does the same for Furyy. Sign of respect now between two men.
Furyy Morales, the 12-year veteran here in this matchup, and wait a minute, AC Mack comes back in. Oh, and AC Mack gets pounded for his efforts. Now being ping-ponged by Furyy and Slim. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, we've got, it looks like a double waistlock here now, triple waistlock. Slim J behind Furyy Morales, almost runs into David Weekley. David Weekley is about to be a pancake if he doesn't watch out. And Weekley, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No, and Weekley just slapped AC Mack. Involuntarily, I might add.
That's something that Rick James would be proud of. That slap, back elbow. Flying back elbow from AC Mack.
Slim J outside the ring here in front of us, but right now inside the ring, it's Furyy Morales and AC Mack. As I was stating earlier, Furyy Morales, a 12-year veteran in the sport of professional wrestling, has recently made appearances in AEW, looking very impressive there, but has also gone up and down the Southeast.
Yeah, and let's not forget here in Georgia, Mucha Lucha Atlanta's been a very well-known presence there. Like you said, they're all over. Signature move there, the double knees from AC Mack, spinning around and on-point precision drop kick to the back of the neck of Furyy Morales. Slim J, though, about to interject himself into this matchup. Slim J, misses as AC Mack just casually strolls out of the way, and now Mack has time to breathe.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about the arrogance of AC Mack, and we saw it on display right there, but I mean, he was just able to move out of the way. Slim J crashes and burns, and there's a reason why AC Mack can be so cocky. I mean, we're talking about he's number 272 in the PWI 500, and also in the top 500 African-American wrestlers, number 36. This man is recognized all throughout the wrestling world as one of the best.
Yeah, absolutely, Johnny. He definitely does have his credentials, and you're seeing it right now. We might not always agree with the way that he conducts himself, but case in point, at the end of the day, it's all about winning championships. It's all about making that money, and you gotta win to go to that, to go to the bank and cash those checks. And now, AC Mack in full control of this matchup here at Hell Freezes Over. AC Mack would love to do nothing more than to walk out with both championships. Can you imagine? We would never hear the end of it from Mack.
No, the thing is, I have a feeling that even if Mack didn't win, we wouldn't hear the end of it from AC Mack.
You got a great point there.
We've known him for quite some time.
I think, he even gives Jimmy, the Mouth of the South Heart, a run for his money now as Furyy Morales sent into that steel barricade. Boy, you can tell his back was definitely affected by that toss into the barricade. Now as Mack goes and stays on top of Slim J, you got to hand it to him. He's making sure both of these gentlemen, both of these competitors stay down in this match.
Many times early on in his career, we saw AC Mack, we saw the arrogance get the better of him. We saw where arrogance would actually cost him in his match, but now he's staying more focused as he gets up there. You know, we're talking about 5+ years in the sport. He's gotten so much better, and that's scary.
Well, absolutely. Well, I remember when he came to NCW about a year and a half into his career, and you bring up a good point. Those kind of opportunities that he would let slip by certainly aren't happening now. Double DDT on the platform.
Oh,
I believe that's a solid wooden platform. Looks to be at least a couple inches thick. And the skulls of Reyy Morales and Slim J making a dent in the platform there. AC Mack taking time to revel in his success thus far in this championship match, dual championship match.
yeah, both these titles are on the line, both championships, the Disruptor Heavyweight Championship and the Eastern Seaboard Championship. And AC Mack, you heard him saying that championship is going to stay retired. He is bent and determined to keep that title in the bread box, so to speak.
That's right. We're a little over 5 minutes into this matchup. Oh, boy! Reyy Morales again sent with high velocity from AC Mack. Mack possibly trying to eliminate at least one of the competitors so that he can get Slim J in, potentially hit that Mack attack or another one of his signature moves. That seems to be the game plan right now, John.
Yeah, and right now you can see Slim J in the ring. We see AC Mack over here checking back into the ring to see what's going on with Slim J. Decides to go after Slim J with Furyy on the other side.
I was going to say that 20 seconds of him stalking Furyy on the outside might have cost him, but it looks like he's got Furyy now and is going to throw him in the ring as well with Slim J. Maybe I was a little bit off on his game plan. AC Mack. Oh, we're talking about how great I am, right? Well, we're calling the matchup. I don't know about that.
We're just calling what we see, AC.
I mean, you for one have his statistics and talked about being in the PWI. You know, I heard a rumor that he wrote a lot of letters to the editors, but we won't get to that right now. Jawbreaker from Slim J, but you can tell that affected the top of his head. I can imagine so with a mouth like AC Mack has.
And you know, the thing is, we talk about the 20+ year career of Slim J. Oh, big clothesline there. But one's got to remember, Slim J is still in his early 30s. He started very early in the sport of professional wrestling. And right now, Reyy Morales has AC Mack. The speed catching up with him. Oh, nice step up Enziguri.
That's right, clotheslines like he shot out of a cannon and then the Enziguri, but Furyy turns to Slim J, and this matchup is for championships, not friendships. And now we're going to see forearm shot from Reyy Morales. Slim J, though, might have the upper hand in this matchup, John, because arguably he's been in more big matchups than any three of the competitors in this contest.
Yeah, and we talk about those big matchups. We're also talking about wars. We're talking about wars where blood was shed. We're talking about where injuries happen, and Slim J always fought back.
Ooh, roaring back elbow from Slim J.
Nice boot right there. Caught Slim J right under the chin.
Slim J into the corner. Morales connects with that splash, and Slim J gonna get him to eat that boot. Slim J going up top.
Ooh! Screwdriver on the rocks.
My goodness, that could be enough, and no. 2 3/4, John. I know it's cliche, but that was very close. Slim J could use this to kind of catapult himself back up in the rankings, John, because you talked about the injury that he sustained quite a while ago now. And Slim J trying to get back into the scene. He was so close to stepping up to that next level in Reyy Morales.
Oh,
gonna put a stop to that right now.
Yeah, I mean, that was right there on that neck. That was the injured neck of Slim J a couple of years ago. And AC Mack breaks up the pin, knowing that that would have cost the championship right there. There's a winner-take-all kind of matchup. Oh, wait a minute. Set him up for the Mack 10.
Not going to happen right now. Reyy Morales charges once again into the corner, eats that turnbuckle, and I'm sure it doesn't taste good, and neither does the boot of AC Mack right in the face of Morales. Mack, though he's winded, trying to get a pinfall now. on Furyy.
And right there, Slim J breaks up the pin at the very last possible moment. And now Slim J looks like he's going to set up AC Mack for something here. There's a lot of weapons in the arsenal of Slim J. We've seen it throughout the years. You and I have called some of those matches.
Yeah, none almost as lethal as those strikes, though, from Slim J. You want to talk about something that'll wake you up and shut you down. Slim J's got it for you. Slim J catches Morales now. Ooh! Kick right to the side of the head from AC Mack to Morales, and Slim J somehow able to elevate Morales up.
Oh! What? I mean, what teamwork there? I don't know if it was
I don't think it was
teamwork.
intentional teamwork at all.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional at all, but AC Mack.
Isn't that your favorite Mountain Dew flavor? Code Red?
I believe so.
Nonetheless, what a hell of a matchup this is. Dual championship matchup. Disruptor Pro being represented here tonight at Hell Freezes Over for the 5-year anniversary of the Tapped Out Wrestling Podcast. AC Mack charges, eats a boot from Slim J. Whoa! Take a look.
There's always been that unorthodox offense from Slim J, and you just saw it on display there.
Springboard stunner by the man who hopes to get himself back in the game now. Slim J sending AC Mack to the outside, and we saw Air Slim. Oh, wait a second, he landed on his feet.
Oh, they're fighting out here by us.
Hockey fight going on right now.
Wait a minute. Oh! Reyy through the air, takes out both men, looking to win both Disruptor Championships. Here is Reyy Morales.
Again, it's all on the line in this matchup. We're a little bit over halfway through the time limit, so one of these men has to get a winning combination going on pretty soon now as Morales inside the ring goes for the pin. Sunset flip goes around.
Wait a minute, has him in. Money shot, ready to, oh, very close. Wait a minute,
Mack 10, Mack 10, there it is. Middle of the ring, good placement, but Slim J throws out AC Mack. This is it, John. Yeah! Slim J. We talk about this being a relaunch, if you will. What a better occasion, what a better place to do it here in the Action Building for Tapped Out Wrestling Podcast at Hell Freezes Over. It couldn't have happened to a better competitor, John.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, surprisingly enough, Slim J walks into the Action Building competing for both the Eastern Seaboard Championship, a title he never lost, and the Disruptor Heavyweight Championship. And he walks out with both. AC Mack not going to be able to retire that championship, so to speak.
It's not retired by a long shot. In fact, I think it's got a long way to go in being represented with pride from Slim J, one of the absolute best. But you have to hand it to both AC Mack and Reyy Morales as well in this matchup. Slim J was just a little bit better here tonight.
And, his whole career, that's what it's been about by Slim J. We've always seen him fight from underneath. We've always seen him be the ultimate underdog in competition. Tonight, it was 3 men. He walked in and he rose above the 3 men.
Big celebration here in Canton, Georgia at the Southern Honor Action Building. The stare down between Slim J and AC Mack. And I can guarantee you this, John, AC Mack doesn't want any of that.
Lucha Libre Knockout! It is a mixed 6-man tag match. Lucha rules. Introducing first,
Bobby Flacco making his way to the ring for this 6-person tag team matchup. Brought to you by Lucha Libre Knockouts. We're only halfway through the show, and I'm almost exhausted, guys. I don't know about y'all. We still got a long way to go.
This has been a pretty amazing night. And again, hell is freezing over, believe it or not, and we've got an amazing 6-person tag coming our way right now.
Nightmare Factory standout Angelica Risk. We saw her recently here in Southern Honor Wrestling right here in the Action Building. She's made her way back here tonight as she joins the team of Bobby Flacco and their partner about to make his way out, Carlie Bravo.
Yeah, she's been all over the place. AEW, you name it, she's been there and doing some incredible things. A young superstar on the rise is going to be a big part of this 6-person tag.
And I just want to point out, not that this has anything to do, I'm recently divorced.
Well, there you go. I'll see if I can get her number for you on the way out after this match. To the match.
Oh,
and here we go. Carlie Bravo making his way out here for this 6-person tag again, brought to you by Lucha Libre Knockouts here tonight at Hell Freezes Over. We touched on it earlier. You see the t-shirt. We talked about it during Ashton Starr's match earlier this evening. 1/5 of Overkill, Carlie Bravo.
Let me tell you something. One of the beautiful things about being involved in Georgia Independent Pro Wrestling is that you get to see first when new stars are born. And let me tell you something. From the time this guy showed up at the Nightmare Factory, we knew he was a star, we knew he had charisma, and he's proving it to us all throughout the year as 1/5 of Overkill. Get those O's in the air.
I mean, you know, you take a look at this young man. I've had an opportunity to see him down at Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, as well as watching him, you know, through many of his matches. And I have been just as impressed as you two have with this young man.
Excited to see the return of Blanco Loco here tonight. 1/2 of the international superstars along with Dream Girl Ellie. Both of them now making their way out to the stage.
Well, listen, you want to talk about living up to your name. That's exactly what's happening here with the international superstars. I absolutely love these outfits, but bigger than the outfits, they can absolutely get it done in the ring.
Yeah, and I've seen these two firsthand as well, and I mean, oh my goodness, impressive doesn't even begin to speak about these two young superstars.
Absolutely, they're getting it done, and I'm telling you, we're in for an amazing 6-person tag match here tonight.
Their partner getting ready to make his way out. Let's see if this crowd tonight is war ready, GB. My guess is they are war ready if we know anything about the Owen Knight fan club. Listen to this place, GB.
Let me tell you something. We've talked about 2021 in the tag team division. when it comes to single superstars, you could argue that this man is making a strong case, perhaps for most improved of 2021. What a year he has had. He's been all over the place, recently even on Championship Wrestling from Atlanta with a big win there over Chip Day. It is pretty crazy to see what this man has done all over the world of pro wrestling, especially here in the state of Georgia, and I'm super pumped to see what he's going to do here tonight.
You can see the look there on Dream Girl Ellie's face. I think she's kind of shocked at this reaction because she hasn't been around the action building as much as we have, obviously, and this is nothing new to us, GB.
Let me tell you something. When you talk about home field advantage, perhaps no one personifies it more than the war-ready one himself, Owen Knight.
And now Owen Knight's another one of these guys you said has been all over the place, and I had a chance to see him in some great action and very impressed, and not just impressed by what's inside the ring. A lot of times people don't take account what's outside the ring. I've had plenty of conversations with this young man. Very bright, very polite as well, has a great future ahead of him.
An incredible future, and for those who have not seen SHW 31 yet, he pulled off one of the biggest victories of his career, defeating Joe Black, who of course got a big win here tonight. So I'm telling you, Owen Knight is on to something special, and he's on a big roll right now. This 6-person tag match will be a big part of it.
And Dream Girl Ellie is in there against Johnson's Dream Girl.
Oh boy.
The future Miss Johnson.
This is about to be some sort of, wow. B-Dub is distracted right now,
I'm
as
sorry.
are you, so somebody's got to call this match here.
I'm sorry, I was seeing Carlie Bravo, Bobby Flacco giving our gear guy a hard time for not collecting the gear properly.
Well, Zach has been through enough.
No kidding. Now we're underway here as Angelica Risk and Dream Girl Ellie facing off to start this matchup.
So I'll tell you this, John the Body has done his good fair share of studying. Tell us what you know, sir, about your new favorite wrestler, Angelica Risk.
She's beautiful.
Well, there you go. That's all you need to know, apparently.
I could care less about anything else right now. This is, but make no mistakes about it. She came from the Nightmare Factory. She is a greatly, appreciated athlete, and I know I'm drooling over. I haven't felt this way since prom and back in the late 1800s.
Wow.
But Dream Girl Ellie, this is another one that you do not want to underestimate. 3 years as a pro.
But take a look. Whoa. So wait. What I did not know is if in this Lucha Rules, is it intergender where they're actually the men and the women battling each other?
It appears to be intergender now as Bobby Flacco's in, taking it to Dream Girl Ellie and gets a foot up right to the face of Ellie there. Now Bobby Flacco going to fly off the top rope into that arm drag, sends Ellie into the enemy territory there in the wrong corner now. Springboard crossbody off the ropes, hook of the leg.
That definitely adds a different dimension, of course, to this 6-person tag match.
Heads up, Blanco's in. Huge crossbody from the top rope.
And we should mention with Lucha Rules, not only can the men fight the women, but you don't necessarily have to have a tag in this kind of match. So really it's going to be quite interesting to see how folks come in and out of the ring, as we see no tag there for Carlie Bravo.
And Carlie Bravo just tripped up Blanco Loco there.
Most people wouldn't realize it as you look at the incredible charisma and in-wing work, of course, of Carlie Bravo. He's been doing this for barely a year.
Yeah, barely a year in the sport of professional wrestling, but
oh my gosh.
Let me tell you where that toughness comes from. It comes from being a former United States Marine.
You better believe it. He has served his country in an honorable way, and now he continues to serve in the wrestling ring, now as 1/5 of the incredible group known as Overkill. But look at this.
Look out, guys.
Wow.
Such fast-paced action here finally comes to a standstill momentarily as everybody can try to catch their breath, but not for long. Oh, look out.
And this is a... Oh, my gosh.
Everybody gets crotched on the ropes there.
This looks like the crew who loves Owen Knight, the War Ready crew.
Shaking the ropes. Oh, my gosh.
That's amazing.
That was wild.
And Carlie Bravo is stuck in the ring alone with this incredible team. And now Blanco Loco is going right now after Carlie Bravo. Oh, but look at that.
Bobby Flacco grabs the arms, now pump kick. Whoa. Oh, and a backhand right across the face of Dream Girl Ellie from Carlie Bravo. Not endearing himself to the crowd here
at all.
I'm going to tell you something, though. You don't want to count out the toughness of Dream Girl Ellie. She was trained by one of the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Matt Sydal.
And we know the great work that both of them have done in this business.
And right now, Blanco Loco, man who's been seeing a lot of time as of late in Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Ah, yes.
Oh, my God. What a move there from Carlie Bravo. Lateral press, hooks the leg. Not going to be enough. And, of course, several of these superstars, regulars at Mucha Lucha Atlanta. And, of course, this Lucha Rules matchup right here. Of course, brought to us by Lucha Libre Knockouts.
Absolutely.
Like I said, fast-paced action. And now Angelica Riz going up top. Double axe handle right across the arm there of Blanco Loco.
Speaking of knockouts, here she is.
Oh, and a step-up kick right to the face. The masked face there of Blanco Loco has him reeling in the corner. Uh-oh, look out. Easy, John.
John, watch out now.
I got my dollars.
Watch out. Oh, my God.
John's almost about to get up out of his seat here. And Blanco Loco,
rising.
Blanco Loco takes a shot there in the corner now. Bobby Flacco back in. Just laying the boots there to the chest.
And this is classic tag team wrestling. Keep your opponent locked in your corner, and that's what this six-person team is doing right now. They're keeping Blanco Loco trapped in the corner.
Basement drop kick right to the mush of Blanco Loco. Drags him. He's still pretty close to the ropes there, and Owen Knight comes in to break up the pin attempt.
And Bobby Flacco, a guy who is also one of these WWA 4 guys. He's trained by AR Fox. Hey, believe it or not, just 4 years in the sport of professional wrestling. In fact, recently, just a few months ago, I actually refereed a matchup between Bobby Flacco and AC Mack, and it was one of the most intense matches that I've ever seen.
I can imagine those guys certainly doing some great things. But look at this.
Oh!
All kinds of ring action going here. Big tag there to Dream Girl Early, another tag there to Angelica Risk. The ladies are in here putting in work.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go with Dream Girl Ellie. Oh, that big knee. Another big knee.
Sweeps the legs out from underneath wrist now. And Ellie on the advantage. All 4 men on the outside, the ladies on the inside.
Risk up against the ropes.
Oh, my God.
Huge shotgun drop kick. Sends Angelica Risk spilling to the outside now.
And look at the look in the eyes of Dream Girl Ellie.
Oh, she gets tripped up. Risk right back up, and now. Oh, Owen Knight, the working team captain, doing the work from the top rope.
It is absolute pandemonium in here right now.
What a crazy match. Lucha Rules, it's crazy. It's hard to keep up with here, folks. Oh, heads up. Carlie Bravo dropped right in the back of his head by the working team. He charges in with a back elbow to Bobby Flacco.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is incredible to see what's happening. Owen Knight has hit another gear right now in this tag match.
Oh, he also drops Bobby Flacco on his head. Now a stiff kick, hooks the legs now.
Count of two.
Carlie Bravo in to break it up.
Just in the nick of time there for Carlie Bravo. And now big forearms there by Owen Knight and discus forearm.
Absolutely putting in that big work there.
A match a lot of people have wanted to see, a one-on-one match. And look at that, Owen Knight with Carlie Bravo going one-on-one right now.
He literally knocked the spit out of him.
Look at this pump handle into it. Oh, what a slam. Landed hard on his back. Carlie Bravo fired up now.
He's absolutely fired up, but it should go for a pin perhaps.
Sight set on Blanco Loco. Loco gets the feet up. Into the ropes, charges in. Schoolboy roll up, no. Roll through there for Carlie Bravo. That up kick from Blanco Loco has him rocking now.
And Loco's gaining the crowd into this.
Oh, back elbow from Bravo.
Oh, wait a minute, kicks the legs out. Oh,
look at this.
Unique maneuver here. Look at this going underneath. That up kick. Oh, he's still reeling on the second rope now. Oh, no. Oh, super German suplex there. Landed hard right in the middle of the ring.
And I was going to say with a snap.
Absolutely, a snap, crackle, and pop.
Flacco looking for a cutter perhaps. Instead gets reverses into the corner. Flacco up and over.
This match is at an absolutely feverish pace here, but look at this.
What agility.
What a cutter.
A cutter springboard, cutter off the top rope, hooks the leg, scoops the arm.
Count of two.
Ooh, so close to the three there.
Dream Girl Ellie now going behind, looking for the full Nelson. Now she's sends Flacco into the ropes. And a German of her own.
But look at that, and bridged up.
Almost like a Matrix-like maneuver there.
But then Angelica Risk comes right in.
Angelica Risk now looking to dial it up, and she pops her right in the nose.
Tiger Fang kick there, and now what's ahead for Angelica Risk. Look at this. Oh! Huge DDT.
DDT takes down Dream Girl Ellie. Luckily, she's able to roll to the outside, tries to roll to the outside, but Risk going to try to bring her back into the ring, calling for help from her partners here.
What in the world do they have in mind here?
Dream Girl Ellie in trouble now. She's outnumbered 3-1.
Oh, no.
Shot there from Bobby Flacco and one from Bravo.
Wow, look at this.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now, Owen Knight is being a man, and he's really standing up here. Look at that. He tells them they're all number one.
Lets them know what he thinks, and now he's going at it, going after both men. Big shot from the working team.
And the working team captain has got this. Look at, oh, wow.
Owen Knight delayed himself a little bit, didn't want to hit Angelica Risk, but
oh, God.
That could have cost him here. Now Bravo now back on the advantage. Heads up. Oh, move. Bobby Flacco with a huge crossbody from the top.
Count of two.
Still not going to be enough. Blanco Loco still struggling to get back in the ring on the outside here.
The action is fast and furious here at Tapped Outs. Hell freezes over.
A lot of O's in this match. You got Blanco, Loco, Carlie, Bravo, Flacco, Owen. I mean, come on now.
I'm telling you,
Try
this
to
is
keep
crazy.
up.
And Miss Risto.
Look at that cutter.
What a cutter there for Blanco Loco.
Holy cow.
And right now you can see Loco. Oh, wait a minute.
Dream Girl Ellie back in. Quick go behind. Oh, eats a back elbow there. Little
What is
teamwork
this?
here from her partner.
Look at that.
Nicely done. Oh, and they inadvertently sent Bobby Flacco into Angelica Risk.
Incredible maneuver.
He took out his own partner.
And
Now Owen Knight back in, Bobby Flacco back in. Springboard, a super kick there from the working team. And right back up, sends him into the ropes, up on the shoulders.
And here it is, it's time to clock out.
He clocked him out. Will it be enough? Hooks the leg.
And that's it.
Woo! Oh, man, everybody trying to catch your breath. Woo!
Owen Knight is on as big of a roll as he has been in his entire career. Think about the wins he has just chalked up. He's chalked up a win over Joe Black. He's chalked up a win over Chip Day. And now getting a big win here in this six-person tag, leading into SHW's big anniversary, Still Here 3, where he's inside the War Chamber getting his long-awaited shot at the SHW Championship.
Could it be time for Owen Knight to finally hold that title? But right now, once again, we want to thank Lucha Libre Knockouts for sponsoring that amazing six-person tag team matchup. What an amazing match it was.
Let me tell you something. They sponsored the right one because that match was absolutely incredible.
Wow.
I'm still stunned and speechless.
It takes a whole lot to render him speechless, but bring in Angelica Risk and the mission is accomplished.
JJ's still picking his tongue up off the floor over here.
When does the match start?
Wait. Now it looks to me like they are leaving Carlie Bravo. There's been some sort of disturbance between, these guys and Bravo here. It left them here.
It was an unusual tag team, kind of a makeshift tag team, and it was a short-lived tag team, let's put it that way.
It certainly was.
But what a way to end it here. Owen Knight celebrating with these fans. Dream Girl Ellie, Blanco Loco.
What a match.
Victorious here tonight.
Absolutely incredible match.
And look at Carlie Bravo, still fired up, very upset about losing that matchup there, but
I'd be upset about that too.
It's a little too late now. I don't know. Again, as I said earlier, not endearing himself.
I think he said he's leaving.
You can't leave. You got the next match, baby.
Whoa, Diana Michelle letting us know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. And it's for the IWE New Age Championship.
He's not coming. He's not
The IWE New Age title. We talked about this earlier off the air, GB and JJ. Two members of Overkill getting ready to face each other here. apparently the management over at IWE set this match up because, well, they're fed up with Overkill.
They're fed up with Overkill, and so what better way to cause problems, cause division than from within? And now they're battling for the IWE New Age Championship. This is pretty crazy, and you can see Ali has come out with both that title and the SHW Championship. Two titles that have really defined his run this year in 2021.
And what a run it has been for this young man.
Representing Overkill. He is your IWE New Age Champion and your savior, David Ali.
For 238 days, David Ali has stood as the IWE New Age Champion. And I gotta tell you something, that's part of the tyrannical reign that he promised when he said he was gonna save Georgia wrestling.
And one thing I want to point out to you guys, if you notice the belt he's carrying, that IWE Championship belt, he actually threw the original one in the trash can and had a custom one made with his name engraved on it. Talk about the arrogance of this guy.
But the question is, this is a match I've been wanting to see. What happens when Overkill goes to war?
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
So it was them.
We're back in my house. My house. And Tim Blackman, you guys don't know who he is, right? Right? You guys don't know who he is. He just happens to be the promoter of IWE, for which I am the champion of, but he really hates Overkill. For some reason, okay?
He's a hater.
So Carlie, let's give the people what they want. You want to see me versus Carlie Bravo, right?
That's the match everybody wants to see.
On this side, you want to see me versus Carlie Bravo? You want to see me versus Carlie Bravo?
These people,
You want to see me versus Carlie Bravo?
these people want to see it.
Hallelujah. Carlie, come on. Listen, I know we're friends. I've taught you a lot. You're still amazingly green, but I think you can do this.
Wow,
I
wow.
think you can handle this. Come on.
Wow.
Come on. Let's do this. Damn. Okay, here we go.
So, surprisingly, David looks like they're going to have this matchup here.
Well, as they should. It's a championship match, and I'll tell you something. David Ali, Carlie Bravo, what happens when the leader battles the student here in this match as Overkill battles Overkill? It's a match that the state of Georgia has wanted to see, and we're going to get it right here for the IWE New Age Championship.
David Weekley there holding the title there. That's what it's all about. As I said, that custom belt that Ali had made specifically for himself.
And you know, the thing is, this is going to be a good move for Carlie Bravo because this is David Ali we're talking about here.
It is.
Here we go. And
all right, here we go.
Carlie Bravo just had a matchup, guys.
He sure did.
Oh, here comes.
Wait.
Another member of Overkill.
The brand new Sideshow champion, Ashton Starr, a third member of Overkill.
Wait a minute. Ashton.
Are we seeing some dissension within the group here?
I mean, he's trying to be the voice of reason, but this is a championship opportunity. And they have to look at the advantage, too. Even if Carlie Bravo was to defeat David Ali, Overkill still has that IWE Championship.
That's the question.
But with David's ego, how would that go over?
So here we go. The bell is rung.
We're going to have ourselves a match here.
There they go.
Oh, look at that.
Shot to the gut there from Carlie Bravo. Right to David Ali. Oh, look at this. He's looking for that maybe that butterfly effect that David Ali's known for.
Oh, wow.
Man. Has him hooked in.
David Ali has it locked in. Can he get him over? But oh, Carlie Bravo.
Wait.
Are you kidding me?
Wait a minute. Oh, come on.
Are you kidding me?
Now, I promise you, somewhere we've seen this before. This idea that all of a sudden I can't believe what we just.
And just like that, with a finger poke, David Ali retains the IWE New Age title.
This is the doom of Overkill. And now all of a sudden, the title gets presented to David Ali.
Well, you know, you say it was the doom of Overkill, but the thing that we saw here was a finger poke of doom.
We saw something like that.
And look at the grins on all of their faces right now.
Look at all of the gold right now that is inside of Overkill, and it's only 3/5 of Overkill.
But you know, here's the one thing I've got to question: the pride of Carlie Bravo.
What is this?
Wait a minute.
Well, we knew David had another title match here tonight, and look at the screens. That's that dude. That's Jon Davis. And you see the look on David's face. I think he's realizing, I think we're about to have that other title match right now, the Southern Honor Championship match.
Absolutely. What a huge, huge match this is about to be. The look on the face of David Ali says it all. There's fear, there's concern, because Jon Davis, that dude, is here, and he's coming after a major prize here in Georgia, of course, that being the Southern Honor Championship.
What an intimidating presence making his way out here with no fear whatsoever, even though he's outnumbered 3-1. It looks like Carlie Bravo, Ashton Starr, still hanging out here ringside.
And rightfully so. I mean, literally, this is...
Look at the look of intensity on the face of Jon Davis, guys. I mean, he is focused.
Staring daggers into the savior, David Ali. But now he looks at that title that David Weegley's holding up. That's what it's all about right now.
We are, and yeah, you guys didn't hear that, but Ashton wants me to talk about Overkill, and that's not hard to do. Have you seen, there's nothing but gold right now in the realm of Overkill. And that rings the bell. This is a major title defense, of course, for David Ali, who is in his 280th day as the SHW champion. As much as I may not like it, the facts remain that there is no man who has held this title longer. There is no man who has had more successful title defenses of the SHW championship than that man, the savior, David Ali.
Well, one thing I will say, I think this matchup's going to turn out a lot differently than David Ali's previous title defense that just happened.
Yeah, there's no finger pokes here.
Yeah. Jon Davis, an 18-year veteran trained by Dory Funk Jr., former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. This man himself a former NWA World Tag Team Champion with Corey Chavis. Has held championships all over. In fact, is the...
Wait
a minute.
He's looking to see if this finger has power against Jon Davis.
I don't know how smart this is going to be.
You got to be kidding me. Look at the face of Jon Davis.
The finger didn't work. That finger has no power.
It didn't work that time against the FIP World Heavyweight Champion. Looking to add some more hardware. Wait a minute.
Oh my God. David Ali just ate ate a huge right hand there from that dude.
You know, and Ali has got to be careful because here's a scenario where, of course, he has treasured the SHW Championship. He's the only man to hold that title all year long, and he has come through some amazing competitors to retain that title. The question now, my God, the question now is, does he have what it takes to go against this in-ring veteran, almost 20 years under his belt, that being Jon Davis?
Could Jon Davis be the one that we've been hoping for almost a year?
Absolutely.
Could he be the one to finally take this title away from David Ali, and those chops ringing throughout the action building? David Ali trying to fight back, but eats another one and now gets sent in. Oh, you saw that dude stick his boot up there, and David Ali connected big time. Oh, gosh. Right on the back of Ali's head there. Turns him over. Could this be it? Title on the line.
Here's what's crazy. Jon Davis walked into this match with absolutely no fear. He had no fear, no concern about the presence of Overkill, no concern about 280 days, no concern about nearly 10 title defenses, no concern about this man calling himself the Savior. He has laser focus on defeating David Ali and becoming the SHW champion.
Ooh. David Ali trying to fight back, but nothing doing so far here against Jon Davis. Oh, another big right hand.
You know, and Jon Davis always testing himself against the best. We've seen him against.
Good God!
Almost sent him over the guardrail.
My gosh.
We've seen him against, you know, guys amongst the best, guys like J.D. Drake, guys like Joe Black, who we saw here earlier. And I mean, always going toe-to-toe with those guys. And right now, Ali going right after Jon Davis has been able to get the advantage here.
Finally mounting some offense as he gets Jon Davis rolled back in the ring, and now Ali heading up top.
And let's just say this, one of the things that has not happened in times, look at this, he caught him. Davis caught Ali.
And look at the look on David's face. Huge scoop slam. Takes down the Savior.
It's interesting. David Ali has had some intriguing people by his side. Of course, Austin Towers by his side for most of this run, but he's not had the privilege of having Overkill by his side for an SHW title match.
You're absolutely right. This is the first time with the SHW title on the line that Overkill is at ringside. And we wondered, it's been so long that Towers has helped him retain that title. What would happen?
Oh, God.
And now we're finding out. Here's Jon Davis with that stiff kick right to the spine. Hooks the leg for the title. Just a 2 count there from David Weekley.
You know, and seeing from the very beginnings of David Ali's career, the maturation of this young man, he went from being a street fighter, and that was what he was known for, to developing some great technical skills in there. But not only that, he may be the Savior, but we've also seen him survive.
Absolutely. We've seen him survive, we've seen him thrive, and we've seen him do what he said he was going to do. He said he was out to save Georgia wrestling, and he's got not 1 but 2 championships under his belt at the same time.
Oh, look at the strength of Davis there, that delayed vertical. David with a couple of knees trying to get out of it, and Davis still able to muscle him over. And almost a 3 count there. We almost had a new SHW champ.
Absolutely. When you think about the list of people that David Ali has defeated, you talked about some of the people Jon Davis battled, mentioning Joe Black. Joe Black is on the list of people that David Ali has defeated to retain his title. You look at guys like Logan Creed. You look at guys like Sunny Days. The list goes on and on of the people that David Ali has found a way to defeat. Can he do that here tonight against Jon Davis?
And now you see Ali finally mounting some offense, but now Davis puts a stop to it with that big kick outside. Oh, and another chop right up against the guardrail. Look out in the front row, folks.
They are going to have to be mindful of that count, though, because you're not going to win that championship getting counted out.
Absolutely, you're not going to.
David Ali now up against the post as Davis looking for another chop here. Oh no. Ali able to move out of the way, and
oh my God. If the right one doesn't get you, the left one will. Good Lord.
But Ali sends Davis right into that post now on the outside. Gonna work on that shoulder now, trying to damage that shoulder up against the post. Oh, that pump kick.
And John, one of the things you mentioned about the maturation and the absolute growth that we've seen in David Ali. How Ali went from being a street fighter to being a technician, and this is what he's doing. He is picking Jon Davis apart right now, and that's not what Jon Davis thought would happen.
Yeah, and that's the smart, too. You know, the smarts of David Ali. I mean, like you said before, you can call him arrogant, you can call him cocky, you can say all the things you want to, but the one thing that has reigned supreme in David Ali is he has outsmarted everyone he's been against.
Absolutely. He has been an assassin, a technical assassin, a cerebral assassin, dare I say. He has been doing the things that nobody thought he could do. And I remember the night he won the S8. What in the world is David Ali doing?
Where is he going?
David Ali getting a running start here. Oh, the huge drop kick out here on the ring apron.
This is incredible.
Ali now, both men now back in the ring as David Weekley. Oh, pin attempt here. David Weekley being pretty lenient with that 10 count. After all, this is a title match. We don't want it to end by DQ or a count out, but now both men back in the ring, and here we go. David Ali still working on that arm.
And David Weekley knows how important this matchup is, not just for the Southern Honor Heavyweight Championship, but also to the event itself. Hell freezes over. He knows how important it is to see a clear-cut winner in this one and not really gyp the fans, so to speak, and, you know, cause a count-out victory.
Absolutely. He understands the magnitude of this match. And I'll tell you something. Jon Davis, who we haven't seen much in SHW, could really change the course of Georgia wrestling history. And on a night where the history of Georgia wrestling has been shifted, could this have been a better night for Jon Davis to pick to fight for the SHW Championship?
Great move there by Ali to get out of the way and sent Davis face first into that second turnbuckle. Now he has him in a precarious position here, but David still reeling. Here he comes charging in, that clothesline right up against the bottom turnbuckle. Now Ali back to the outside, gonna get in the face of the crowd here.
Now this is the one thing he doesn't need to do. He does not need to lose his focus. He's done good up to this point. He needs to stay on Jon Davis.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Speaking of focus there, you see Jon Davis getting distracted by Carlie Bravo, and it came back to bite him there as David Ali is able to come up behind him, start choking him out. Now Weekley now reprimanding him.
And I got to tell you something. This is something, this whole conglomeration of Overkill is something the likes of which we've not seen in Georgia wrestling before. Let's be completely honest. Usually when a faction comes together, they work in one promotion. They dominate one promotion. They rarely ever dominate multiple promotions at the same time. Overkill is everywhere here in Georgia, and not just here in Georgia, but they're all across the country. This is an amazing thing that we're seeing here right now, and for David Ali to have his Overkill brothers in his corner, that's giving him a level of confidence we haven't seen in Southern Honor.
These lethal feet right now, the kicks, vicious kicks to the front and the back of Jon Davis. Oh, he missed that one though. Davis sends him in, and vicious elbow strike, and then a back elbow. He's using the one good arm that David Ali was not working on earlier. Now Davis looks like he's back on the advantage here. But not for long. There's that bad arm.
And there again is the brilliance of David Ali. He's staying focused again on the injured arm of Jon Davis, and that's the thing that's making a difference. Oh, look at that.
Step up enziguri there from Jon Davis. Has the champ reeling now. It's David Ali back up, but now back to that arm once again.
This is absolute brilliance. He is picking apart Jon Davis, staying focused on one body part. That is how you retain a championship.
And very few men have done this to Jon Davis. I mean, to pick him apart the way David Ali is doing, David Ali is making a statement here this evening.
He's making a massive statement.
Oh, guys. Oh, gosh. Big stomp right to that. That arm is in serious pain right now. A lot of damage to that left arm of Jon Davis.
And I will tell you, my dealings with David Ali have been well documented, but one thing is for certain, I cannot deny the fact that this has to be one of the leading candidates for the concept of Wrestler of the Year in 2021, and if he could get a win here, this could further that argument.
Pin attempt to retain the title. Davis able to get that shoulder up just in time.
Of course, the other side of that coin, we're going to see later here tonight, Michael Judas.
Absolutely.
Those two guys are considered 1A and 1B in contendership for that Wrestler of the Year award.
I totally agree, and I think whatever they do here tonight will further their cases one way or the other.
Davis trying to get back to his feet as Ali firmly with the advantage here. That European uppercut in the corner, followed by another one. You see the perspiration going flying off of both men here. Oh, look at this.
that.
He caught him with a Uranagi, and he takes him down, spikes him in the corner there.
That was a nasty fall there for David Ali, and the question is, can Jon Davis turn around and put this momentum in his favor?
A lot of damage done to Jon Davis throughout this match, and I'm not sure if he caught all of it like he would have liked to, but David luckily landed right there by the ropes, so even if he went for a pin, Davis would not be able to get it right there with David Ali's legs hanging out of the ropes.
But Davis, of course, is holding on to his arm and trying to figure out what his next move is against the SHW champion.
And it's going to be hard to do this with one arm, especially against a competitor like David Ali. But if anybody can do it, it's this man right here, Jon Davis, and the crowd coming alive, getting behind him.
Absolutely. My God.
Just when you think Ali's down, he comes up with those kicks, but a vicious right hand again from Davis, followed by another kick from Ali. And now the feet are coming alive for Davis. He misses with that roundhouse, but right in the gut. Oh, man.
There's a reason they call Jon Davis that dude, and look at that.
That dude just paintbrushed David Ali. Oh,
my
God. Dropped him on the back of his head. Talking about a second win for the title.
So close.
Jon Davis definitely caught a second win here as he's fighting back, and he almost became the new SHW champion.
He was just that close to becoming the new champion. And again, we cannot discount or discredit the tenacity of David Ali. He's the SHW champion for 280 days for a reason.
And there's been very few who have come close to even taking that championship from him.
You got that right.
And I don't think he's going to want to relinquish that hold anytime soon.
Oh, gosh. He may not have a choice. It might be pried away from him thanks to Jon Davis. Look at that spine buster.
Massive spine buster there from that dude. Back into the ropes. Oh, and paintbrushed him once again with a knee. Hooking the outside leg. Will
Can
it
you
be enough?
imagine? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we were just that close.
Gosh.
And you know, you guys are always here for Southern Honor. How big would this change the landscape in Southern Honor Wrestling?
It would be massive, JJ.
Absolutely massive. Going into our 3-year anniversary in about 2 weeks, can you imagine if it's Jon Davis who goes into the War Chamber defending the SHW Championship?
Wouldn't that be something? I got to tell you, I wouldn't mind seeing it.
I wouldn't mind seeing it either.
That's, you know, that may be something I may make the trek here to see that myself.
It's going to be worth it.
Absolutely. Now up on the shoulders of Davis, but David Ali able to fight out with those elbows. Charges in another clothesline in the corner there. Now Ali heading back up top. Oh! Shotgun missile drop kick right from the top rope.
Huge, and that was directed again toward that arm. But look at this
strength. Can he get the big man up?
Look at this, he got him.
Oshi-Garoshi right across the back of the neck of Jon Davis to retain the title. Will it be enough? It will not, as Jon Davis able to get that right shoulder up off the mat.
Incredibly close. The fans tend to think that's 3, but it wasn't. But there's that look, that maniacal look that gets into the eyes of David Ali when something just snaps in him.
We have seen that look oh so many times. Up and over the ropes now, heading back up top. Can only imagine what he's got in mind here.
Whatever it is, it's not good.
And Ali, I mean, right there just called an audible. Seemed like he switched up his game plan there right in mid-stride.
He had to. I think Jon Davis rolled out of the way, which totally threw him off. But look at this.
Oh, a step up enziguri all the way to the top. Wow. What agility from the big man there.
And it looks like Ali is having a hard time finding the cheat code to answer the challenge of Jon Davis.
Ali now draped across that middle rope, hanging out on the ring apron as Davis now steps up to the second rope and looks like he may try to bring Ali back in the hard way.
Look at the strength. Oh, my gosh.
Oh my God. Turned it into a jackhammer of sorts all the way from the top there.
1. Wow.
Oh, just barely.
Wow.
Right there by the ropes.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even think Ali kicked up there. I think he just got a hand on the rope.
Wow. That's it. He literally got a fingertip on the rope to break the count.
Wow.
Good Lord.
GB, I thought that was it.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought that was it.
Wow.
Guys, how many Match of the Year candidates have we seen here at Hell Freezes Over? In fact, Hell Freezes Over for maybe the event of the year.
Yeah, you know, it's making a very strong case right now, and certainly this match is adding to that argument.
Both men now back to their feet, and now looks like Davis with the advantage. Into the ropes. Oh, Carlie Bravo. We wondered.
Not a smart move by Carlie Bravo.
Yeah, but did it cause enough of a distraction?
Wait, what just happened to, what's going on here? Oh, pop-up powerbomb.
But oh my God.
Into a released German suplex, and now Carlie Bravo charges in, but that dude just made sure working him, sent him right back out.
Oh gosh.
What a lariat. That's got to do it.
That could be it.
Can he get him over? Very close to the ropes. Hooks the legs, though.
Wait. The leg was on the rope.
Yeah, thanks to Carlie Bravo, his Overkill brother in there.
Carlie Bravo literally saved the SHW Championship for David Ali.
But now Jon Davis, look at the anger in his eyes.
That's not the man you want angry.
Yeah.
You're not going to like him when he's angry.
But you also don't want to turn your attention away from David Ali.
Ducks a clothesline there from Carlie Bravo, and then choke slam on the ring apron there from Jon Davis to Bravo.
And you're exactly right. Davis is trying to eliminate the challenge that is Overkill once and for all so that he can focus on Ali.
Oh, wait a minute. Ali just adjusts the knee pad.
Oh
gosh.
There's that knee strike right to the side of the head, and you're right, he pulled
And
the
there's
pad
that
down.
look.
So that was straight bone of the knee, and another one, that punt. We've seen it put away many competitors. Will it be enough? No.
A 1 count.
Wow.
He kicked out and won.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and another shot right across the temple to retain the title. Will it finally be enough?
He got him.
Wow. We wondered if Overkill would come into play here, and they certainly did, to help David Ali retain this title against Jon Davis.
And listen, this is absolutely unbelievable. Ali walks in with 2 championships. He walks out with 2 championships. He is doing what nobody thought he could do. It is Overkill to see the way he is dominating right now here in Georgia wrestling. And now there he is, flanked by his Overkill brothers, holding on to both of those championships.
And from here, David Ali will head into the War Chamber match, October 8th at SHW Still Here 3.
6 men, 2 cages, 2 rings, 1 title. It goes down at Still Here 3. David Ali is still your SHW champion. 280 days and counting.
Overkill standing tall here tonight at Hell Freezes Over.
And will it take Hell to freeze over to pry the SHW Championship out of the hands of David Ali?
I gotta tell you, I am shocked.
We're not going nowhere. This is our state now.
Carlie Bravo here claiming that this is their state.
And who can argue with them? They've
Overkill's.
We got it.
Hey, Ashton.
So let's get this straight. They've got the Sideshow Championship, the IWE Championship, and the SHW Championship. Who can stop Overkill?
And the possession of the Southern Honor Tag Team titles as well.
And don't forget, Danny Jordan is the IWE Women's Champion.
That's correct.
Also a member of Overkill. So I'm telling you, they hold a lot of gold. Does Overkill.
Guys, this has been a hell of an event.
You better believe it.
I mean,
and let's not take anything away from Jon Davis here. You see him in the ring. What an amazing performance by Jon Davis.
You want him to cut the music.
Hold on.
What's going on back here on the well, it's the PCW Dealer's Choice Champion.
Oh, come on.
Hunter James just caught a low blow there from David Ali.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, God! And a punt right across the temple of Hunter James.
Whoa.
Overkill heading out. Meanwhile, Hunter James is still laid out on the stage here, our current PCW Dealer's Choice Champion.
Wait a minute. Is he considering? Is he? You don't think?
The crowd encouraging Jon Davis here.
There needs to be a ref somewhere, doesn't there?
Whoa.
Jon Davis makes his exit, but oh look, there's Duncan Mitchell, and we do have a ref. And there's a 3 count. Duncan Mitchell now, the man who walked in, the Dealer's Choice champion, is heading for higher ground here as he looks like he's heading out the front door.
This right here is the main event. And we have a special guest ring announcer, Jon the Body Johnston.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have you been having a good time at Hell Freezes Over? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come in the night. Are you ready for your main event of the evening? Hold up. I heard the action building is where the fans are the loudest. I gotta hear you. Are you ready for your main event? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
Well, we're getting ready for the main event, which is a battle for the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling title in a match that is going to be absolutely insane.
A fatal 4-way.
And this man right here, my gosh.
GB, it never ceases to amaze me every time we see him in person.
He's a monster who spent all sorts of time in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. He has been all over the wrestling scene. Anarchy TV champion, Anarchy Tag champion, PWA Heritage champion. But one thing holds true. He has never held a title in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. That could all change here tonight.
We talked earlier, GB, about how every single match on this card here tonight is main event worthy. And it was kind of a hard decision trying to figure out which match would go on last, and there's a very good reason that this match is going on last.
This match is going to be incredible. And this man right here, if you've never seen Jeter in action, brace yourself, because this is about to be insane. I hope the ring holds up.
Well, that's what I was going to say. There's a reason this match went on last, because I don't know if the ring will hold up.
Absolutely.
With the amount of humanity that's going to be in this ring. Here's another one, Cyrus, another monster.
Well, I was going to say, this one isn't humanity at all. This is a monster.
He's a destroyer, that's for sure.
This is a destroyer. This is Cyrus. A 12-year pro who we have seen all over the sport, all across the world. We've seen the carnage he has absolutely unleashed in Southern Honor, and now he's here for Southern Fried's Championship. This could happen here tonight, and my God, look at this match. Look at this. These two behemoths are in the ring. This is crazy.
Oh, man. Whew. My goosebumps have goosebumps, GB.
Absolutely. But we ain't done.
But wait, there's more.
Absolutely.
We are all too familiar with this entrance right here in SHW. It's the people's captain. Gunnar Miller and the people are getting to their feet here as the anticipation builds.
Gunnar Miller has been, of course, everywhere, and here's another man, and this is why this night is so important, because people are getting opportunities that they may have never had before, including tonight, as Gunnar Miller has never held the Southern Fried Championship. That too could change here tonight, and boy, what a way that would change the landscape of this place.
It certainly would, and with all 4 members of this matchup, there's so much history.
So much history.
And most recently, think about SHW 31 a couple of weeks ago.
That's right.
This man, Gunnar Miller, competed against Jeter, the man in the ring.
And of course,
it shocked us all after 3 spears, defeated Jeter.
Well, and here's the thing. Jeter was the hired gun of the man who's going to come out here next, who just happens to hold the Southern Fried Championship.
That man, of course, we know him here as Judas, now making waves in the NWA of all places.
Absolutely.
I gotta tell you, Daryl Hall, or Grandpa Booker, as he's affectionately known around here,
is the smallest thing in that ring.
He has got his work cut out for him, because you see the size of him compared to the 4 men, well, soon to be 4 men that are standing in the ring. As the SFCW champion here, Judas, slowly makes that intimidating walk to the ring.
You know, there's been an interesting case that has been made, as we were talking earlier, about potential front runners for this whole idea of Wrestler of the Year for 2021. We made the case, of course, for David Ali as a multiple champion, but you see right now, walking to the ring, Michael Judas, holder of 2 different championships, including, of course, the Southern Fried Championship, the title that's on the line here tonight. And I'll tell you something, this man's resume is absolutely incredible, and what he has done in Georgia wrestling is absolutely insane. And you mentioned it, the national scene is seeing him right now as he's a top contender, the #1 contender to the national championship in the NWA. But tonight is all about the Southern Fried Championship, and you see Judas has no fear.
Let's send it to JJ for the ring intros.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is sanctioned by Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. Officer in attendance, owner David Manders. This contest is scheduled for 1 fall and will be contested under fatal 4-way rules, no disqualification, no countout, and it's for the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling Heavyweight title. Introducing competitor #1 in the corner to my left, standing in at 6 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 475 pounds, from Brooklyn, this is the Big Effin' Dim Jeter. In the opposite corner, standing 6'8", weighing 350 pounds, this is Cyrus the Destroyer. In the corner to my right, weighing in tonight at 231 pounds, inhaling and 7 foot tall.
Well.
Short, 231 pounds and 7 foot tall, the people's captain, Gunnar Miller! And introducing, from the heart of darkness, he is your reigning and defending Southern Fried Championship Wrestling Champion, the Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas.
Well, there you have it. I gotta say, I think Gunnar Miller's grown since the last time we've seen him, GB.
He absolutely has, but I gotta tell you something. If there's ever been a time where you mentioned the term big fight feel, it is here, it is now. This match is gonna be insane, and I'm just honored that we're here to call it. What a way to cap off a historic night in Hell Freezes Over.
This is wild. This has been a wild, wild night.
It is.
And we're capping it all off, like you said, with this huge title match for Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. And like I mentioned before, Grandpa Booker got his work cut out for him. Look at him compared to these other 4 men in the ring.
And let's be clear, it's a fatal four-way, which basically means first fall wins this match.
That's right, no DQ, no count out. Now, all 4 men going at it as the 2 biggest men go after each other. You got Gunnar taking on Judas, Cyrus going one-on-one with Jeter.
And let's be clear, Gunnar, of course, wants to get his hands on Michael Judas. We know what's been going on, of course, between Gunnar Miller and Lethal Poison. This makes a, but look at this.
What a collision.
Look at this.
And fellas, I'm going to tell you, I was there in the center of the ring with all 4 of these men.
I do not envy you one bit.
Not at all.
I have never felt more afraid for my life than I was in that moment.
Absolutely. I think, or at least I hope we're safe out here, but look at this.
Look at these 2 men. We just mentioned it earlier. They were facing off one-on-one at SHW 31 just a couple of weeks ago, where Gunnar Miller able to come out on top in that matchup.
But they have a long, long history. They battled for championships before in other spaces, and now here they're battling now for the SFCW Championship.
Man. And you notice Judas and Cyrus here on the outside, they're keeping their distance. I think they're catching their breath. They're going to kind of see what plays out here in the ring right now.
And here's the thing about these 2 guys in the ring. Because of their history, it's easy for them to forget what they're here fighting for, because they have been fighting each other for the last 5 years.
What a shot from Jeter there. Takes down the people's captain. And now the other 2 big men get back in the ring. Cyrus goes right after Jeter, and so does Judas.
And so it's almost an unholy alliance that we have here between Michael Judas and Cyrus the Destroyer.
We mentioned it as everybody made their way out. Oh, look at this. Oh, double shoulder tackle. Takes down the biggest man in the match. I mentioned before the matchup started that there's a reason this one went on last, because we don't know if the ring's going to be able to survive this one.
Now, and, you know, we talk about this being for the Southern Fried Heavyweight Championship, but here's the other thing, too. If you take a look, and right there, Judas with that big kick.
My God! What a shot there from Cyrus. Sends the champ to the outside and heads up.
But look at that!
Gunnar Miller able to get Judas over the top rope, but he landed on his feet on the outside.
Yeah, Cyrus landed on his feet outside. Again, you can't seem to knock this man down.
I was going to say, for the last 16 years, these 4 men have represented Georgia in some form or fashion or another as a champion. So, I mean, just amazing.
Oh, no. You
What
can't be
does Jeter
serious.
have in mind here?
You can't be serious.
Oh, he gets stopped in his tracks, though, with a big boot there from the champion.
And let me tell you something. When Jeter falls, the entire floor shakes.
Yeah, not just the ring. We're feeling it throughout the action building.
Absolutely.
And meanwhile, behind is Cyrus. They're sending Gunnar Miller into the guardrail repeatedly. And now up on the stage. Ooh, Gunnar Miller puts a stop to it, though, and back to our right. Oh, look out.
Good Lord.
Our timekeeper's table just took a shot there. Oh, not over here, please.
Yes. Guys, I'm telling you right now, the action is all over the place.
Well, it is the action building.
Right here behind us into the guardrail, and a headbutt there from Jeter to Judas. Now all 4 men back here by the stage.
And remember, it's a fatal 4-way, so there is no disqualification. There is no count out. This match could go pretty much anywhere.
Yeah,
they're paired off now as Gunnar and Cyrus going back and forth. Judas and Jeter going back and forth.
Oh, my gosh. Do you think the stage can hold these guys?
That's a great question. I wasn't sure if the ring can hold up. I don't know if the stage can hold up.
Good Lord.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if
Look at Judas.
Cyrus grabbing a chair now.
Judas tried to do like a springboard DDT that didn't work. But now this turns into a bit of a bear hug by Jeter on the champion Judas.
Squeezing the life out.
Oh, my gosh.
A belly-to-belly right onto the stage, right behind us here.
It's a miracle the stage held up.
It was just a couple of months ago that Jeter and Michael Judas did compete one-on-one in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling. So this is another shot for Jeter, so to speak.
Absolutely. This match is literally going all over the action building.
Right into one of the speakers here. Cyrus just sent Judas head first.
And look at this.
And they're heading out into the crowd
But
here.
what a slick move by Gunnar Miller, just sitting, and he's going to pick the bones as these guys fight all over the action building.
You're right, Miller using the same chair that got thrown at him a second ago. Now he's just going to catch his breath, take his time here as the three bigger men in the match have, I guess our cameras are keeping up with him. I can't tell from our angle here.
Oh, they clearly are, as they're definitely in the crowd all over the action building here. And I just need everybody to be careful right now.
Judas has Jeter by the scruff of the neck here.
Meanwhile, Gunnar Miller, oh my gosh, he flew off the stage, got caught, of course, by Cyrus, and now got dropped on the stage.
And right now,
crowd is kind of scattered here as this fight is just broken out and all over the place, all throughout the crowd.
Oh no, the garbage can. He's got the garbage can.
Oh, heads up.
Oh, gosh.
Trash goes flying everywhere. That can totally bent up across the back of the People's Captain.
This match, we knew it was not going to be Lou Thez and a catch-as-catch-can style match. It was going to be an absolute brawl, and they are living up to that right now.
And it looks like Cyrus is getting chairs and just stacking them on top of Gunnar Miller over there.
Absolutely, he's stacking these chairs like they're pancakes.
Where's Jeter? Where's Jeter going now?
Jeter has gone somewhat to the back. He's dragged something from the back. What has he dragged from the back?
I have a feeling it's not good, whatever it is.
It's not good at all. He is. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
A giant stack of chairs, multiple chairs being stacked up. Who's under there?
Chairs on chairs on chairs. Michael Judas is under there.
Oh man.
They're trying to eliminate one of the competitors.
Well, here's the thing,
the champion. Three-man match.
Here's the thing, you don't have to pin Michael Judas to become the SFCW champion. You just have to pin somebody in the ring. And right now, who in the world is going to stop Jeter as Jeter's in the ring right now?
And right now, Gunnar Miller and Cyrus going at it. It looks like Cyrus has control.
He absolutely has control. I mean, this place has gone crazy right now.
Jeter now just relaxing in the ring, waiting for Cyrus and Gunnar to make their way back.
Look at this.
Like we said, the champion is buried under a pile of chairs.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Head first into the guardrail went Gunnar Miller.
Oh my God! That's one of the scariest things I've ever seen.
An unprotected shot, head first right into the guardrail. And now you see the two big men, Cyrus and Jeter, staring daggers at each other right now.
My God, this is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in the action building, and it makes sense that this is happening at a show called Hell Freezes Over.
They've effectively eliminated the champion Judas under a massive pile of chairs.
My God.
Cyrus just basically eliminated Gunnar Miller on the outside, and now it's down to these two behemoths.
And then there were two. And these are the two biggest men in the match.
Cyrus now making his way back into the ring and gonna square off, go toe-to-toe right here with Jeter. Unbelievable.
Here's the challenging part. If one of these guys land a fall, they will be the new Southern Fried champion.
Yeah, this is definitely not something that Michael Judas planned on when he came into the building this evening.
Absolutely. Many could argue that Michael Judas is the greatest Southern Fried champion of all time. Three-time SFCW champion. He's held the longest reign at 294 days. But that doesn't mean much anything right now as these guys are literally going at it.
Irresistible force meet immovable object.
My God. We talked about Godzilla and King Kong earlier this year. I think we're seeing it come to life right now.
Was that a super kick from Cyrus?
It was. And almost a Glasgow kick there.
And you see Daryl Hall could barely keep his feet there as the whole ring.
Guys, look, over the side of the ring here, Gunnar Miller is on the apron.
We got a penitent here for the title.
Wow.
And look at Judas. Judas has made his way back to ringside here,
Somehow
slowly but surely.
Somehow he's gotten up from under the chairs. Gunnar Miller has somehow gotten up from that attack. And look at this.
Oh, huge spine buster there from the People's Captain. Hooks the leg for the title. Oh!
So close there.
Might have been the closest count we've seen all night.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
Gunnar Miller was a half a count away from winning one of the championships that has eluded him in his entire career, the Southern Fried Championship.
Yeah, this man right here was a 3-year starter at the University of Chattanooga, was a freshman All-Southern Conference on the all freshman team for the Southern Conference.
But right now he can barely stand. His slap doesn't even have power right now.
That one did.
I don't know. No, I don't think Gunnar has really recovered from that shot he took to the guardrail.
That's right. Jeter answered right back and had Gunnar rocking, but Gunnar trying to get a little bit of offense here after that crazy spine buster he gave to Cyrus now. And
Jeter is literally absorbing these shots, and they're making him stronger, it seems.
Uh-oh.
My God. Oh! But look at it, he didn't move.
What a collision. It's like running into a brick wall.
Oh, my God.
Again.
Oh, my gosh.
Gunnar just sandwiched between Jeter and the ropes there.
Jeter has evil intentions right now.
No way. A go behind. We saw this recently. Oh! He went for that spear, but he caught a big knee instead. Remember, GB, we talked about this.
There it is. He's referencing what happened here 2 weeks ago, where, of course, Jeter got caught with that spear. He says, not again, not again.
And remember, we talked about this recently, GB. All 4 of these men faced off briefly in the Rumblejack this year.
They sure did.
Gunnar went for a spear just like that, and he also ate a knee just like that.
Just like that.
Oh, my goodness. What a matchup here.
This is crazy.
You still see the champ on the outside still trying to collect his thoughts. And you know, this might be a smart move now. Just kind of catch your breath. Let these other guys wear each other down for a little bit.
Here's the thing about a fatal 4-way. It's not necessarily about being the toughest guy. It can be about being the smartest guy, and
or the
Lord
luckiest.
help us.
Or the luckiest
the
guy.
luckiest is
but
right.
What in the world are we seeing right here with Jeter going up to the top rope?
I don't know, but I'm frightened. Oh, my God. Come on.
No freaking way.
Come on.
The strength of Cyrus,
God.
no way.
Come on.
Oh, look out.
God.
The spear from Gunnar Miller.
Oh, my God.
Takes down Cyrus, and Jeter goes flying out of the ring here.
Is that enough?
Hook of the leg. Will it be enough?
No.
Oh, man.
Only a 2 count there.
Woo.
Wait a minute, Michael Judas.
In to pick the bones, a smart move. Look at this.
Hooks both legs now. Oh,
that's it?
And he got him. Wow. How about that?
Here is your winner, and still Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, the Priest of Punishment, Michael Judas.
GB, you called it. Judas in to pick the bones after the damage was done. Able to take advantage there and pin Cyrus the Destroyer to retain the Southern Fried Championship.
And again, here's what we're saying. You do not, I repeat, you don't have to be the toughest. You just have to be the smart. Wait
a second.
Wait. Hold on.
We know we are all too familiar with this music as he was here earlier tonight.
But look at this.
David Ali.
These two battled recently for the Southern Fried Championship, where David Ali was hoping to become the first man to hold the Southern Honor and Southern Fried Championships simultaneously.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ali now charging into the ring to the waiting Judas. What a face-off here. See Ali looking at the title belts on the mat there. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
That might have been a mistake, David.
A massive mistake, potentially.
And we talked about these two men. Both of these two men front runners for Wrestler of the Year.
They could settle it right now.
Oh, what an uppercut there from David Ali. Had Judas rocking, but now he gets goozled up. Oh, massive choke slam, center of the ring.
Good Lord.
From the Southern Fried Champion to the Southern Honor Champion. Wow.
Yeah, these two have had a war brewing in Southern Fried Championship Wrestling, and it's come to a head here tonight at Hell Freezes Over.
What a turn of events there. David Ali planted in the center of the ring by Michael Judas.
Unbelievable. Michael Judas walks out of hell, freezes over, still your Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion. Leaving David Ali lying in the ring with lots of questions and not many answers.
What an unbelievable night, guys. This has been an incredible show brought to us by Tapped Out Wrestling Podcast, celebrating their 5-year anniversary. We want to thank our sponsors. Thank the Lord Barbecue, also Lucha Libre Knockouts. I mean, just match after match after match, an incredible show, and I'm just shocked.
Yeah, what a night this has been, and guys, I'm going to tell you, I couldn't think of two better guys to share this night with than sharing it with you guys, and I had a blast.
Well, likewise, JJ. Thank you for joining us, man. This was a blast.
It has been an absolute honor to share this. You know, we've talked about how there were 8 promotions working together, but it's a rare moment when you get commentators from multiple promotions able to share in a moment like this. So it has been my absolute honor to share this moment with you, John, and of course, B-Dub. We get to do it all the time.
Absolutely. Well, fans, thank you guys for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this show. What a great round of applause here from this great crowd here in the Action Building. An amazing night was had by all of us here. We saw an amazing show, and that's going to do it for us here at the Action Building. For John Johnson, for GB Gerard Bonner, I'm Brandon Benfield. Fans, thank you so much for joining us.
Tonight, hell has frozen over.